All right, welcome to the When Bards Attack podcast. This is our third attempt tonight to get our first episode off. We've had some technical difficulties, but that's okay. This is a live play D&D podcast. We're starting a brand new campaign, StarFall. I will be the dungeon master, so I'll be in charge of the game itself and the people that the characters will interact with, the main story. And then I'll have 5 players that'll be playing with us here that will be each playing their individual characters, which we'll introduce in a moment. So if you've never played D&D, this is a great place to learn. This will stream on Sunday nights at 7:30. And then we also have our test stream where we were supposed to work out our technical difficulties on Wednesday nights, also at 7:30 every other Wednesday. So check us out on YouTube or Twitch. All the old episodes will be up on YouTube and maybe even Spotify in the future. But for now, we'll go ahead and introduce our players and get this started. So with that, and with me tonight, I have Kevin, Matt, Joel, Drew, and Jason here with me. Let's start with introducing our players and who they're playing. So, Jason, the bear in the room, we'll start with you.
All right. My name is Jason. I'll be playing Urskar Allmark, a human. I'll be a hunter wearing primarily mostly furs. I have a bear fur is the main one, and I will be carrying around a trident.
Right, Joel.
Nice. Hey, guys. My name's Joel. I'm going to be playing an Air Ganassi. His name is Willie Waugh Brickfielder. Thank you. He is an archer, currently dressed in ragged priestly robes, with long flowing white hair and light blue skin.
Right. We have Kevin.
I am playing Illonas, the greatest showman in all of Aerith. Bright green hair, clearly not natural, but and elven features. About 5'5" or so in height. Let's see, carries around a crossbow and a rapier and a bit of a smart aleck. Entertainer. If I didn't say that already. Did I say that? I mean,
not unlike Kevin. Got it.
Whoa! Hey.
Whoa!
Oh,
Shots fired.
Matt, over to you.
I'm Matt. I'm playing Karak and Tazi, a copper dragonborn, using he/him pronouns. He's carrying a large warhammer, and currently he's following Illonas.
All right. Finally, Drew.
I'm Drew. I will be playing Aaron, who is a Shatterkai elf. They are dressed as a Japanese archer. They are carrying a bow and a longsword, and they are following around Willie Waugh. Also, if you've never played Dungeons and Dragons before, this is not the place to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Whoa!
Could be a place.
Hey,
Wow.
Could be.
very helpful.
All right. With that, we're going to jump right into our brand new game. This is episode 1. Here we go.
Hit that like and subscribe button.
That's right. Hit like and subscribe. That's right.
Like, subscribe, turn on those notifications.
Yeah.
All right.
Get at me in the comments.
Aerith. A world of mystery, magic, adventure, and intrigue. A world rich with history, stories, and songs of heroes, kings, queens, and gods. But it is also a world of secrets and forbidden knowledge. It is a world whose legends now sleep in forgotten tomes, and the tales of monsters, wars, and shadows that stir in the night have faded to nothing more than fireside stories and the songs of traveling minstrels and bards. For nearly a millennium, the people of Aerith have enjoyed a peace that has draped the lands of Kaldis like silk over steel. But peace, some say, is just the breath before the great plunge. Through marketplace chatter and tavern whispers, rumors spread of shadows growing longer, of things stirring in places where light fears to touch. The old magics are restless, and the gods have begun to watch again. Yet our tale tonight doesn't begin with kings or prophecies. No ancient scroll foretold this story, for this is the story of 5 strangers who find their paths crossing near the small town of North Vale. Wedged between the jagged fangs of the Dragon's Teeth Mountains and the wind-swept Pangoran Highlands, North Vale serves as a rest stop along the Great Imperium Highway. By day, its markets hum with honest commerce of locals and the weary footsteps of travelers seeking refuge. It's the kind of place you'd pass through and forget by your next meal. But North Vale guards its secrets well, for beneath its carefully maintained facade, something darker takes root. Tensions pull tight as bowstrings, and in the spaces between shadows, an ancient power begins to stir. This is the story of StarFall. Chapter 1, Corruption. Kevin.
The road into North Vale whispers of secrets older than stone. From the moment I headed back south, something felt off. Not in the way you can immediately point to, just the sense that beneath it all, something was wrong. Like rot. Not rot that announces itself, but instead seeps quietly like groundwater through a foundation. It was just supposed to be another stop, just another town. If only we had known.
All right, let's get to kick off our game. So our story so far has begun with Illonas, but it takes place in North Vale on the material world of Aerith on the continent of Kaldis. Over 2,000 years ago, the people of Aerith fled the known world and settled in this new world called Kaldis. It's a land promised by the gods. Kaldis was once a thriving singular kingdom that was fraught with wars and conflict. Today, the land of Kaldis is actually split into 5 kingdoms: the central lands, the north, the south, east, and the west. Although the land has enjoyed peace for nearly 1,000 years, conflict and tensions seem to happen around the borders especially. Illonas. As a young man, you left the central region called Kaldisa for the north, which is called Pedora. With some challenges up there, mounting military tensions that you've been noticing, and an overall small criminal record, your story begins with you actually leaving the south and heading back into the north region towards North Vale. Along your journey, you came across a dragonborn named Karak, being played by Matt. You've provided Karak some aid, and since have traveled together for a few days. Despite your best efforts to get him to leave you alone, he seems indebted to you and continues to follow you since meeting him in Haven's Watch. The journey to North Vale along the Imperium Highway has been about 5 days for you guys, just to kind of set the scene. You guys have been traveling for about 5 days. Karak does not seem to want to leave you alone, and he's just following you around. On the morning of the last day, near North Vale, you came across a pair of travelers bound for Solus, by way of North Vale, which you're close to. And that is Urskar, being played by Jason, and a traveling companion. Urskar and his companion Ren left their small woodland village of River Whisper, seeking aid from the Duke of this region, Duke Rothan Cadiz. The Whispering Woods have had some trouble of late. Strange occurrences, creatures becoming more feral and aggressive, strange effects on the plant life that seem to be almost infecting it. The first case of this infection or disease has finally spread to a human, the daughter of one of the village elders from your small village. So you've left to find assistance. Near North Vale, the 4 of you were set upon by what appear to be bandits. A platinum-haired dwarf, 4 humans, an orc, and a tiefling. Ren, your traveling companion, Urskar, was grievously injured in the ambush. Illonas has also injured during the fight. If not for the aid of 2 adventurers, you suspect you might not have made it. The 2 adventurers that came to your aid are Aaron, being played by Drew, and Williwa, being played by Joel. Aaron, you've recently left the capital of Kaldisa yourself to investigate odd occurrences yourself that you've heard about rumored in the north. Williwa, an apparent priest, you have traveled far from Rivervale through Kaldisa, seeking answers to your own very different questions, specifically around Aerith's second moon, which you believe must be reached and ultimately destroyed. Leaving Solus, you were followed by Aaron, who has agreed to help you on your quest for knowledge, as his direction is generally heading north, which is where you were going. With the road being dangerous, and you guys already had some troubles on the road, you guys have just sort of stuck together up to this point. You guys came through North Vale, which is where our story starts, with the intention of going further north. That's when you came upon this bandit attack, which Kevin, Matt, and Jason were a part of. After your rescue of them, you have since doubled back to North Vale to aid these travelers. They're wounded, and it is clear that traveling further north from here may be dangerous. You actually heard rumors that the highway, the Imperium Highway, which is this massive highway that runs the entire continent, it's far more dangerous north of North Vale. So you guys have headed back to regroup and kind of see what your next steps are. On your way in, there's a couple things about North Vale just to point out before we start. As you approach from the north coming back in, you guys would all see that there is a giant 4-story stone structure, a stone tower, just north of the village. It sits, it's really a town, sits right on the road. So it's just a few thousand yards out of the city, and it's this giant watchtower. This is where you would have met the first guards of North Vale, who ushered your wounded back into town at that point. Inside the town, it's not a big town. It's about 1,000 people. Again, Drew and Joel, you guys have been through the town once on your way through. Didn't really stop here except for to rest. There's a northern market district, which is really what this town is known for. So there's a lot of shops, a lot of town, a lot of markets. A lot of travelers come through here and rest. There's a giant inn in the market district called the Sleeping Dragon Inn. It's a 3-story building with rooms on all 3 levels and a main tavern on the lower level. This building is gigantic. It's one of the biggest buildings in the marketplace. So you guys stayed there once, and you guys are back there as we pick up our story. In the middle of town, clearly seen by everyone as you guys come in, Matt and Kevin for the first time, you see a temple on a hill right in the center of town. It's a giant stone structure, and you would know clearly from the side of it that it's a temple to the Pinnacle Star, the main religion of Aerith. It is the only stone building in the town that you've seen. Most of the buildings are made out of wood and what have you, so it clearly stands out, and it's like a beacon in the middle of this village, or town, excuse me. There's a small lake next to the chapel, and then just mostly residential all around the village. I keep saying village. I really want it to be village. Town. So, you guys are all acquainted with each other at this point as we start. You're taking a day of rest because you've all traveled long distances from one direction to the other, had this encounter with these bandits. Kevin, you are currently in bed, resting, probably the most injured out of the player characters. Drew, Matt, and Joel, you guys are in the Sleeping Dragon Inn currently, sitting around a table, kind of discussing your next moves as our story starts. And then Jason, you are just coming back from the guardhouse. There's a small guardhouse in the village pretty near the market space, where your friend Ren is being treated because he was grievously injured. He is expected to make it, and you've heard today that the priestess from the chapel has come down and has been working with him, and so he's looking much better, and so we bring you back into this tavern as well. So that's where we're going to start. Any questions before we get going? So I'm going to turn it over to you guys.
Nope.
All right. Kevin, I'm going to start with you. You're resting. You think? Sleeping in your bed. As our story opens, you find yourself coming to. Your injury is still there, sore, but you're not in your bed. You're outside. All around you is smoke. It's hard to breathe. It's like a big fire somewhere. As you stand, you see 3 riders, all dressed in black. Look a little bit like the Nazgul, quite frankly. You don't see faces or anything of the sort, just 3 black riders that ride past you. kind of just splitting between you, one going to the left, to the right, one almost running you down as you stand up. In front of you, as they pass, you see a woman standing in front of you, 10, 15 feet away, impossibly tall, probably 7 feet tall, pale skin, bright green hair, wavy green hair, down past her shoulders, pair of antlers. She looks elven inside. You would know who she is. You recognize Lady Thistle. She comes down to you, speaks to you, whispers something in your ear. And you come to, remembering something that happened to yourself many years ago. But you come to, and you're in a small, single, private bedroom. It's just you. It's a table, a window, and at the table, sitting there, is this woman. All dressed in beautiful green robes, long hair, a pair of antlers, and I'll show you. I'll drop her in the foundry view for a minute. What she looks like. She should show up for everybody. You see her sitting there. Illonas.
Done. Now I have technical issues.
Well, we've had our share of those tonight.
Oh, Drew, you were not far off.
Who do you think helped make the image?
Oh,
One of the rejects.
There you go.
Oh.
Kevin's back. There you are.
There we go.
All right. So as you wake up, you see this woman in green, wearing a green, really a nice dress. Not quite like the picture is shown here. She's wearing a formal dress. Looks like a noble woman, but has this green hair and a pair of antlers. You recognize her as Lady Thistle. Illonas.
Throw my legs out of bed. Lady Thistle, what are you doing here?
Just checking in on you. That was a close call back there.
Yeah, just a scrape. A lot of them. I'm good. Are you gonna heal me?
You'll mend on your own. I'm not here to heal you. Just here to warn you.
What are you warning me about?
Something's coming. Something is here. She gets up.
Is it that dragon?
Dragon?
The one that's following me around?
Oh, no. The Dragonborn? No, I quite like him. He's entertaining to me.
He's annoying. No, what else is coming?
Something is not right here. Just be careful. I'd suggest you stay close to these people that came to your aid. They might be useful in the future.
Maybe, but they sure are drawing a lot of attention to me. I mean, there's a bear and a dragon and some weird floaty guy. It's not good for me.
Yeah, sometimes hiding in the most visible place is the best hiding place. If you catch my meaning.
Yes. Yeah. Hide out in the
in
open.
plain
Got
sight.
it.
Well, they'll certainly draw more attention to themselves, that is for certain.
That's true. And they're a lot bigger. I could probably hide behind one of them.
Just be careful. I'm not done with you yet.
Well, what? You were in my dream, and now you're here. How'd you manage that? Very impressive magic.
She chuckles. I'm always near. Always near.
What did you whisper in my ear? I was waking up in the moment. I didn't catch it.
You remember. She said something. It was an invite to help you with what happened previously. That she would be there to help you. It was something she said to you the first time you met her. You hear it again. But she just leans down to you as if to whisper to you again, actually. She kind of gets down real close. Be careful, Illonas.
Enjoy it.
Be careful, Illonas. But regardless, it's time to wake up. As she says that, you actually wake up in your bed this time.
Ugh,
And she is...
Double
what
dream.
the hell?
Yeah, it's a double dream. You see
Richie.
no sign of her at all. It's just you in a quiet room. It's evening. It looks to be about 5, 6 o'clock maybe. The sun is setting. You've rested all day. And as you actually start to move around, you feel much better. Still a little sore, but generally better. You know, you were supposed to be meeting. You had intended to meet the rest of them back downstairs at some point tonight. After you were done resting, was at least the last plan.
Great. Go upstairs.
Okay. The rest of you, we'll pick it up with the 4 of you. Drew, Matt, and Joel. That is Aaron, Karak, and Urskar. I got to start saying the names over and over again. And Willywa, so I don't forget them. The 3 of you were there. Jason, you've just come in. The tavern is pretty busy tonight. There are a lot of travelers coming and going. There's definitely some locals here. Clearly some miners as well in the tavern. You can tell that they have a miner look to them, just very dirty and they've just come out of the mines, drinking and eating pretty ravishly. But this place is packed. There's about 20 tables on this lower level, and there's almost no seats left in this place. It is crowded. What are the 3 of you talking about? Start with you. Open it up to you guys.
Any word on how Ren is doing?
Did I walk in, the 3 of us, or is it all 4 of us?
Yeah, all 4 of you are there. Everyone but Kevin. So you
Okay.
sit down to the other 3, and then we'll start with you guys.
Ren is on the mend right now. I just got done talking to the priestess, and we'll be making a full recovery, but it's going to take some time. Thank you for asking, and thanks for your aid back there. We wouldn't have made it without you.
Oh, likewise. I mean, Illonas was in deep trouble. If you wouldn't have been there, Urskar, I don't know what we would have done. I'm sensing that even though I don't know him well, he is not strong.
No,
So
You probably would have died.
it would have been.
It
It
would
would have
take
been
some
a
protection to keep him alive, but
Yeah,
I must keep him alive.
Yeah, that's my goal is to make sure no more harm comes to him, but it is tough at times. So let me buy you a drink and a meal here. What can we get to eat here? Is the food good here? If not, I can whip something up for everybody.
Has anybody been here before? What's good around here?
Here, I'll go check with the bartender. So I'll head over to the bar and get a round of drinks for everybody at least to start ordering some food.
Oh, thank you. What are the typical animals that you all kill in these parts?
Well, mostly we have obviously bear. There's deer around. Small creatures. Occasionally some wild boars around, but my village is a little bit more north of here, so it's hard for knowing exactly what's around here. But right now it's been slim pickings with the vegetation and the animals. Something is happening. That's why I've come looking for help.
Oh, I'll have to look those up. I'm from an island, so we eat a lot of fish, but we don't see a lot of game in the forest that you all have.
I'll have to whip something up for you sometime.
Oh, I'd appreciate that.
Well, let's get some round of drinks real quick. I'll get you some drinks. I'll be right back. I'll head to the bar and grab some drinks.
And before as you get up, I will say the 2 of you stand out in the crowd without a doubt. Jason, Urskar wearing this giant, bear cloak and hood. You stand out from most of the travelers here. There are multiple small villages kind of in the wilderness here around North Vale and north of Solace, but they don't usually come through the main villages or the main towns like this. So you kind of stand out a little bit. And Matt, as a Dragonborn, you definitely stand out. Most of the population in this bar are humans, dwarves, and a smattering of elves, but it's predominantly humans and dwarves here that you currently see. All right, So Jay, you walk over to the bar. What's everybody else? Joel, doing anything specific, or Drew? Anybody have anything?
Do pick up. Look at Karak.
Yes.
Correct. How'd you get off that island? You didn't fly off of there, did you?
Well, no, I don't have wings, so even though I am a kin of the dragon, and I can understand your confusion. Maybe you don't see many of us, but no, we can't fly. I made a raft, which is what my people do when we need to leave the island, and I drifted over here.
Insight check.
Okay. First roll of the game. I mean, I'm not going to make you make a roll on that, actually. So he does not appear to be lying.
Oh, okay.
No, I really don't have wings.
Yeah, he definitely does not have wings.
Look at him very closely and say, "You're not a dragon, are you?"
Yes, I am the kin of a dragon. Yes. We have many traits in common. No. I'm sorry. Why do you ask?
No. I'm just wondering. You're not one of those, dragons that's pretending to not be a dragon. Look at him. Give him a wink.
I see that you're gesturing downward with your eye. Is there something in it? I apologize. I don't think I know what you're talking about.
It seems like he's telling the truth.
Seems like it. I mean, you know what a dragonborn is. There are dragonborn. They are a almost like a cousin of dragons. Now, actual dragons can, in the world of Aerith, can shapeshift. So I could see
that's what I'm getting at here.
Yeah.
I'm asking him if he is a dragonborn or a dragon pretending to be a dragonborn. Essentially.
It seemed like the request was over his head, which is hard because he's very tall. But Drew, what are you doing while this dialogue is happening?
Debating my life choices.
Smart.
Yeah.
Anything else, or are you just listening?
I think for now my character would just be quietly observing the great intelligence and wisdom that is Illiwa.
Okay. Jason, you get to the bar. The bar, there is a human male. He's about in his 30s, short black hair, well dressed, wearing a nice little apron, pale for a human, but his name is Tom. He introduces himself. Welcome in. Traveling, you must be from one of the outlier villages.
Yes, I'm just making my way to see the local duke, but ran into some trouble, so I'm being with some companions right now. I just need 4 ales for right now, and then if you have any food available, that'd be great.
Sure. Are you staying here tonight?
I think I will probably stay here. I need to check on a companion over at the with the high priestess, but I think I need a place to stay.
Okay, fair enough. Well, if you're going to stay here tonight, I can set you guys up with some. You probably already have booked rooms at this place. Kevin has a room. Let's assume that's already been squared away. And he'll just tell you that the meal for the night is on, as part comes with your room. So it covers your meal and a drink. So he'll bring it over to your table. Give him 5-10 minutes. He'll get it over to you.
Yeah, let's give him a couple silver. Okay. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Very kind. You see, there is another person that seems to be behind the bar, but not really doing any work. She is kind of smoozing over to one side of the bar. You see this pretty tall-looking, again, human woman. Looks to be about 6'3", pretty muscular, has long black hair. Think Xena, kind of a look to her. Clearly, somebody that has done more than work behind a bar, but she is behind the bar and kind of just talking to some of the locals at Current. You do notice her as well. She stands out just a little bit herself. With that, you headed back to the table?
Yes.
Okay. About this time, Kevin, you come down. You see the Dragonborn, who's, again, sticks out in the crowd, plus the Urskar, who you were traveling with for a very short time, sitting around the table with Willywaw and with this priest, Willywaw, this priest, as well as this archer that came to your aid, all sitting around a single table, pretty much in the middle of the bar right now.
Illonas, over here. You're up.
Don't start with me, dragon.
I don't know what starting with you means, but I am so glad that you're okay. Are you feeling all right? Are you sore? You took
great.
quite a tumble.
I think you just thought I did. I feel fine. I was always fine. I was faking a little. Make sure that, faking a little, just so that, they didn't, really, really attack a little bit more. I had to fall. I took a fall.
Ah, what a lack of courage. Very smart.
No, it was clever. Very clever. You'll see. You'll see, Dragon.
We carried you the whole way here to be smart?
Yeah, thank you very much for doing that.
Huh.
I needed a nap.
It's... I don't know what integrity is like here, where you all are in North Vale, but I am glad to know you're okay. Do you need anything to eat? Are you hungry, or?
Jason,
yeah, actually, I'm
back to the table at this point as well.
I'm famished. Yeah. What do you got? Who's buying?
Well, actually, I don't know what they have around here. We were just talking about what sort of food do you all kill in these parts?
Why'd you? It felt like you were offering.
Well, I am offering in a sense, but like I kind of need to know what to order first. So.
Oh yeah. What are they? Yeah. What's on the menu? Look up at the bear. Bear.
Oh, this is Urskar. He saved your life, or at least before you feigned that you were falling down, it looked like he saved your life.
Yeah.
He's not really.
That's an old hunting trick, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. I didn't fall into your bear trap or anything.
Yeah. But no, I had some food on its way, so.
Yeah, they didn't have a menu.
Oh.
He didn't offer a menu of any sort. He just said a meal would be brought out.
Oh, it's just like prefix or something?
Yeah, and you see there are people eating at this point. It looks like some little roast chickens, little potatoes and veggies seem to be kind of a standard meal that's just going out to everybody.
Yeah, delicious.
It's nice. Yeah, it looks like a good meal. Good hearty meal for anybody that's been traveling for days, like most of you at this point. Most of you have been on the road for about 5-6 days. You're tired. I mean, it's been a long journey, regardless of the combat, and that's actually something from a D&D mechanic rule. Kind of long journeys. We're going to do some special potential rules around long journeying and potential impacts of like becoming more tired or taking on levels of exhaustion. So you guys are all kind of working off that level of exhaustion from your trip at this point. He comes over, brings over meals. Starts plating them out. Tom comes out. It looks like they're the only two workers here. While he's delivering, you see this woman kind of get behind the bar. But Tom brings out this human male, brings out plates and drinks. Anything else I can do for you, gentlemen, tonight?
Oh no, we're fine. Thank you so much.
Reverend,
perfect. Thank you.
he says. He gives you a nod. Joel.
But give him a nod.
And he steps away. As you guys start to eat, it doesn't take more than a couple of seconds before you guys see someone approaching your table, relatively clearly looking for you all. You see a dwarven man, wearing a breastplate armor and a little bit of a half cape off of his left shoulder. You can see the insignia of Haldus on his shoulder, on a kind of a nice embroached, buckle, and he's got a battle axe on his back. It's kind of clipped to his back. He makes his way directly for your table. Behind him is a young woman. And he looks to be like he's in his 40s. He's got really kind of orangish, brownish hair, very Gimli-like, but he's got a couple of grays running through it as well. Behind him is a young woman, human, looks to be in her probably late 20s, about 5'4", 5'5", wearing, again, a breastplate, similar insignia of Caldis, Caldisa, the capital, or the central kingdom that you're in. She's wearing a full cape as well, and a rapier on her hip. The two of them make their way towards you. She has short red hair. Good evening, gentlemen. I hate to intrude.
Oh, no, not a problem.
No mean.
He looks at you, Kevin. You're looking much better than when you came in, boy.
It was all an act.
Sure it was.
I feel great.
I'm glad you're up and about. I'm Captain Thorn Ironweave. I am the captain of the guard here in North Vale. I came to offer my apologies for what happened on the road. We are responsible for the safety of the Imperium Highway, and things have been a little bit tight on resources, so again, I came to apologize for what happened. I'm glad you're up and about, though.
Well, I'm still waiting on that apology.
I just gave it to you, boy.
You said you came to apologize, and it's fine.
He looks.
I accept.
He looks annoyed.
What's going on the roads? Is it I mean, are there just more people out and about? Erskar had mentioned something about random attacks as well. If you're supposed to be keeping the road clear, why does it keep getting attacked so often?
Well, there's a few problems going on right now, but there's been an uprising of bandits for certain. There's more of them than we've seen. Some bandit king, he calls himself the King of the Westwood, has taken up shop in the Western Woods. It's been causing all manner of trouble all over the Imperium Highway, well, north of North Vale, anyways. I suspect it was probably his men that jumped y'all. But no, your friend is right. It's more than just bandits. We've had creatures and whatnot. It's more than usual. Nothing odd or strange, but just more trouble than we've been able to handle. We only have 20, 25 some odd men around here. We have a village to protect. It's hard for us to protect the road as well. So I apologize. That's all I came to say. We've requested more resources, but so far it's just us.
I mean, forgive me, I'm new here, but who does a person request resources from? Like, is there somebody who's holding back resources from you?
Well, all of our troops are here, but we sent word to down to Solace, south of here. That's where the Duke of this region, the North region, is down there in Solace. We've requested some additional reinforcements.
Your ways are very strange here. So, you're responsible for keeping the road safe, but you have no say in what sort of resources are used to keep the road safe. So you can't really keep the road safe.
Well, now you know what I'm dealing with.
But you put up with it.
Yes.
This is fascinating.
I do my duty. Anyways, he looks annoyed at you now. Let's expect. He does reach into his pouch, though, and grabs a stack of coins and sets it on the table. We sent a scout back towards where you were ambushed. Looks like you took down one of them. I don't normally pay bounties after the fact, but there are bounties on the heads of these bandits that have been giving us trouble, so I figure this is the best thing I could do in the form of an apology. And he slides over 50 gold coins across the table.
Reach out and grab them.
You grab them all?
Yeah, just take them.
Okay. Put it on your sheet.
Excuse me there, Illonas. You know, it is important to share good graces amongst all who work.
No, it is safe keepings here. That's all.
Well, you know, the safest place is inside of your heart and inside of your own purse.
At this point, I would kind of like reach over and say, "My master, we have no such needs of things. Remember, we've taken a vow of poverty."
Well, you know, part of the works that we do, you know, involve coin.
It would be imprudent to take such things and collect bounties. That is base work.
Well, remember
your teachings.
We're gonna do good with it.
I don't want to get in the middle of all this, so I'm gonna take my leave if you don't mind. Again, nice to meet you all, and thank you for your service on the road. We're always looking for capable folks, so if you're ever looking for any kind of work, clearly you can handle yourself. You know, just stop on by if you the guardhouse up in the North District. With that, he starts to turn, but the woman kind of clears her throat really loudly. And she kind of just gives a look, like kind of raises her eyebrows and like kind of nods back at them. And you see him, he slumps his shoulders a little bit. You notice there's some kind of interchange there between the two of them. He turns back. Excuse me. The men that attacked you all, there wasn't a dwarf with them, was there? Platinum hair?
Matter of fact, it was.
She just kind of nods her head, and he just kind of slumps his shoulders a little bit. I see. That's unfortunate.
So your brother?
No, nothing of the sort. He's a criminal I've been looking for. And she interrupts. We had him in our cell at one point, but he escaped. Into
he must be a mighty shapeshifter. Hard news.
Not a shapeshifter, no, I'm afraid not. Afraid not. Just a criminal, a thief. From down in Solus. Looking for my notes on him real quick. Sorry, where'd it go? Name's Torgan Vaskolt. I call him the Eel. Down in Solus. Came up here a few months ago. Lived among us, lived in our town before we knew who he was. Once we got the warrant from Solus, well, we captured him, but he escaped our facilities. He is someone we would very much like to find. Thank you again. With that, he turns, and the two of them start to walk out. When you guys see another odd pairing come through the doors of this tavern. Human male, short, blonde hair, giantly muscular, wearing just like basically boxer shorts and suspenders.
Nice.
He looks a little bit like, kind of like Dolph Lundgren, kind of He-Man kind of look to him. Comes a huge human male, with him a girl with probably looks like he's maybe 20, 21, 22, human, maybe some elven features, could be a half elf. Definitely looks that way. Has short, bright blue hair, which you have never seen, and she stands out. He's wearing just tight leathers and like a jerkin. She looks like a traveler. And he is carrying behind him with a chain in his hand. You see a goblin. It's basically a collar around its neck. And the three of them just kind of walk in and make their way to the bar. And you see the dwarf just kind of shakes his head. Well, looks like the circus is here already. Says that under his breath. And then the two of them are about to walk away. You guys saying or doing anything before they walk away?
Nope, just observing.
So the two of them start to walk out. Okay, what are you guys doing? Anything you want to discuss, or you want me to move time around? Is there anything you guys want to talk about as you take these three and they head to the bar? The goblin sits down in a chair. The girl sits down. The big guy stands. You see him kind of move across the bar. Currently, if you keep watching, just let me know. Otherwise, let me know what you guys are doing.
All right, Big Willy Wah. You're right. You guys helped out. I should share some of this. There's 5 of us. There are 50 gold pieces here. How about we each take 10? Or I'll take 25. You guys split the rest.
That sounds perfectly reasonable. Put my hand out.
Which one? I take 25, or we split it evenly?
The first one.
Yeah, fair enough. This time. Split it up. Give 10 to each person.
Okay. You split out the money. Everybody take 10 gold.
Nice.
Rooms here are not cheap. Travel is expensive. I will tell you, you guys already know what the cost is for being here. It is a single room is 5 gold per night here, including meal.
God.
Yeah. You can get group rooms for 10 gold. It sleeps 4, and then there's luxury rooms that cost 10 gold per night. So you guys know. I think what money you have on your sheet, you probably started with a lot more. The cost of travel has been expensive for anybody that's been traveling. Any kind of inns and whatnot, it's been expensive. And Matt, you'll note you have 0 gold on your character sheet, but you do have a couple of gems that you took from your island that have some value, and you'll find those in your inventory.
Nice.
But no actual gold, minus 10 gold that you have now. So just kind of keeping in mind the cost of living is not low. Just want to point it out.
Since I already have room, does it mean I already paid?
Yeah, everybody's been paid for tonight. Yes.
Got it.
All right. What do you guys
I
want
will.
to say?
I will talk to everybody since we've probably had limited time. Reason I've been traveling is my village has been decimated by something that's been going on in the forest and surrounding land. It's taking over the vegetation, and it's also taken over the wildlife, and it's making it hard for my village to survive. And now it's spreading to my people, especially one person who is the related to one of the elders in my council. Has anybody else come across anything of this in their travels around these parts?
I'm going to pre-answer for 3 of them. I'll let Drew answer for himself, however he wants to respond. But I would say, Joel, you have not experienced that in your short travels through here. And Kevin and Matt, you're just coming through the area, so you haven't really seen much outside of being attacked by bandits.
Doug, I'm going to do a medicine check to see if that perks my ears, any of the symptoms that
Okay.
Earth has.
Yeah, are you going to share kind of what's going on with the elder's daughter, Jason?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I am looking for solutions, and that's why I've been traveling with me and my companion Ren.
Yeah. It started with just like kind of, and you go ahead and make your medicine check, Drew, in the background, but it started with just kind of like aches and chills, turned into a fever. And then after about a week, Jay, and he's describing these symptoms to you all, she started to kind of really start foaming at the mouth, kind of became a little bit incensed and just very violent suddenly. They're keeping her sort of basically in an isolated camp right now until they
basically feral, right?
Yeah, basically become feral. Like she's got almost like rabies, but but very feral, aggressive. Drew, what'd you get? First roll officially.
I got a 16.
16.
16.
Good roll.
I mean,
Good
there are a number of diseases, that could apply to, but most of them are easily treatable. You've seen these kind of things before. So, as Urskar kind of describes it, Urskar, your village has healers and what have you. Everything they've tried hasn't worked. So that to you is odd. There's a number of things it could be, Drew, but again, usually, now I think with that medicine check and your knowledge of the area, you've traveled around Caldus, from place to place. It's possible that this village just doesn't have access to the right medicines, and maybe that's really the issue, or the right level of healing and magic, if they're really truly isolated, like it sounds like they might be. Maybe that's really all it is, but you're not sure.
And we can't have any of the normal healing herbs that I usually look for and forage for, because the vegetation's been taken over by this disease that's spreading. It keeps spreading and spreading. So, I mean, that's why I'm traveling, to figure out what is going on, not only with my village, but it seems like it's slowly spreading from outside of our village to surrounding areas. Namely, closer to our dwarven friends to the I think west.
So, Drew, hearing that, now you did hear rumors of odd goings in the north, so that starts to track with some of the things you've heard.
Right.
You hadn't heard specifics about anyone being infected. That did not come up in any of the reports. But yes, you did hear kind of rumors of some things happening in the north. Before you answer, as he's talking, I will just say, is anybody paying attention to He-Man and his companions, or did you guys just move on?
I am definitely trying to keep track of anybody who does looks like out of place, but also part of me is very much kind of, it's like I want to pay attention to the He-Man people, but because of what Jason is talking about, or what Urskar is talking about, part of me feels like pulled into and wanting to help that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Anybody else paying attention to He-Man that you think your character would be?
I'll say that I was kind of doing it, but since Drew seems to have taken on asking questions and being invested in what I'm saying, my need for looking for help is more focused on learning what he might do. So I have not paid close attention to them, no.
Then if you're not, you can make a perception check. If you feel like you were, you don't need to make a roll. So I'll let you guys decide if anybody was really interested in them. Joel, or Kevin, check. Or Matt, were any of you paying attention to them specifically?
Oh, I was.
Joel, you were?
Oh yeah, I've completely tuned out Urskar because this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, fair. Okay, and what about you, Kevin?
No, just eating my chicken. Not paying attention to anybody else right now.
Okay, got it. All right, so what did the two of you get, Drew and Jay?
I got a 15.
I got a 25.
Holy Moses. All right, nice. So the three of you, as you're talking, you do notice, and I'd say Joel, like you said, you're not even paying attention. You're kind of, he's probably, you've got your direct to him, like maybe Jay and Drew are a little bit more kind of back or side facing, kind of glance over. The three of you, and you watch it directly, you see him walk over to a pretty well-dressed human in the bar, in the tavern, gets up, walks over to him, and you see this guy pull out a pouch, which you can see is just full of what looks like gold, and he hands it to this human male. Looks to be in his 50s, kind of short gray, kind of curly hair, dressed nice robes. Looks like an aristocrat of some sort. Probably is on the edge of standing out in the bar. There are some nicer dressed people here, but definitely not an adventurer or mercenary or a traveler. He's a local of some sort. Probably someone, a well-to-do noble of some sort in this town. But yeah, you see this just giant bag of money get passed over. That's all. And then you see a conversation happen. A couple shakes hands, and he just kind of nods, and you see this kind of nobleman start to walk out and starts to leave. And then about that time, before you answer, Drew, you guys hear a chime of a bell. Then a second, then a third, and you hear 7 chimes of a bell in the background. Anybody that's from Aerith proper, so not Matt, Joel you would, Drew you would, Kevin you would, and Jason maybe not. You have to decide for your character. I would say possibly not. But you would know.
I'd say probably not.
That is the sound of church services starting for the night. So the Pinnacle Star holds its services every evening at sunset, and you know that's the chime of the bell calling people to the service. And I say that because as you're having this conversation, you all hear these bells and you see a lot of the crowd start to disperse in the tavern, at least some of them. Good, but then you were listening, Drew, and I interrupted you, so I'll let you respond if you wanted to.
That's all right. So there's a lot going on here. I think my character would have reactions to a lot of things. So almost Pavlonianly, like I'm trying to pay attention to the Dolph Lundgren and that crew. My attention is very much drawn into what Urskar is saying and wanting to help them, and then almost just subtly, as the seven bells happens, Aaron will kind of rise up and then immediately kind of sit back down in his seat.
Okay. You guys all see that?
Gotta look at him oddly, since I did not know what the bells are. So I look at him oddly, like, what is this guy doing?
Urskar, I'm really interested in your town. You say that the wildlife and vegetation have been infected with a blight. Have any of the wildlife exhibited the same symptoms as your town elder's daughter? Have people started? Has anybody eaten of the wildlife or infected plant life?
No, we have tried to avoid that, but it seems the wildlife is exhibiting the same things. They become very feral, and animals that are usually very docile and usually are scared of when we are near and hunting actually are more on the attack now than running away. So we've our resources are slowly drying up, so we've had to go further and further for resources, and it's getting harder and harder to find them. So that's why I'm out to figure out what's going on and see if we can find a cure for our townsperson who has fallen ill.
It's more than that, I think, for you, right, Jay? It's that's the immediate need, but whatever.
Oh, the immediate need, yeah. I want to cure what's going on there, correct? But the first need is to get this person done, since she is the daughter of one of the elders, one of the top elders of our town, who is very well respected by not only myself, my family, but everyone in our town. And we look to her for knowledge of what we should get from the forest.
And I want to be clear, Jay, just from the session 0 notes that we started with. So the priestess went and saw your friend. You were not there at the time, so you've not spoken with the priestess yet. If that's something on your radar, you did not actually have any dialogue with her yet.
Okay, I'll eventually after we're done here, that's probably where I'll head. So
just want to be clear on that.
Gotcha. No, but so immediately I want to get this person healed, Aaron, but eventually the goal, I want to find what is going on and then also rid the forest and the wildlife of this blight that is overtaking everything.
Kevin, in the back of your mind, Kevin, you just hear a voice. Told you something's not right. Just like a whisper.
Stop eating for a second. Speak up. You know, Urska?
Wait,
what's your name?
Before you say that, I want to keep coloring out what's happening around you guys. The bar is not empty. Definitely not everybody goes to church service, but it does clear to about a third of what it was. While you guys keep talking, most people are leaving at this point. Outside the window, you can see there is a young man with a torch lighting torches up the street at this point. All right, carry on. Okay. Just want to paint the picture of North Vale.
Urskar. My mother was actually was an herbalist and gardener. I mean, I picked up some things. I paid attention to what she was doing. Yeah, I may have learned. I know about plants. Maybe I should go with you.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to have any assistance as you can provide. Pretty well versed with what's available in our nearby town, but as I venture further out, I'm discovering more and more vegetation that I can use for not only healing but also for cooking and things along our journey. So, if any help would be happy to be received.
Oh yeah. It's a small town, right? Pretty well hidden.
Yeah, we haven't gone out too much, so yes, there's not too many of us there. You're correct.
Good. Yeah. And I'm sure my mom's education that she gave me will be pretty useful. So I'll go with you for sure. Doug, did I notice the large sack of money?
You said you weren't paying attention, so I'd say if you were really just focused on the meal, then if you want to make a perception check,
can I make a perception check? See if I heard it or anything like that.
Sure,
heard any money?
I will. Yeah.
Jingle, jingle.
Oh,
is anybody else doing anything before I chime in?
That's a 12.
Okay, nope, didn't notice him. Walk out.
Go for it, Drew.
Yeah, Drew.
I want to do an insight check into Illonas and the things that they just said.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, Kevin. I assume most of that was BS.
No, my mother was an herbalist. She was a gardener. I know some things about plants.
Okay.
She ran a shop out of our home.
Do make a deception check and give me an insight check, Drew.
I got a 20, a dirty 20.
Oh, nice roll.
And I got a 6, a clean 6.
You can tell.
Nice.
Again, insight is not a lie detector by any means. You don't get any immediate sense of he's lying. There's more there than what he's saying.
Yeah,
there's definitely a caginess to that question.
I think my character would have the same sort of reaction as a phone call from a random number that has spam risk at the top of it. Okay. So my character, after hearing what Illonas has said, I will lean into Urskar and say, in almost like in a counseling, decent bedside manner, say to them, you really should seek out the Pinnacle Star. They have healers that will venture to your town. It's very possible that this is some sort of illness that has crept up and is hitting your population very hard because you're so isolated, you have not been properly inoculated, or it might indeed be another invasive species. Either which way, the Pinnacle Star Inquisitors should be able to help you out.
Well, thank you for your counsel, Aaron. Not only your help, but Illonas' help. I think between the two, we're in good shape to rid the land of this blight that is taking over everything.
I would make sure that you seek out the Pinnacle Star before you burden Illonas' expertise.
Oh, he seems more than happy to help.
I've been
all the help
wanting
we
to
can
check out
get.
this town for a while. It's really no burden at all.
I can't believe you've heard of our town since we've been very hidden. So I don't know many people know about our town. So that's a little odd. But maybe in their travel she came across us.
Talking about it, I've been listening, and I want to go.
Yeah, so maybe that. So yeah, so thank you for your help, and thank you. I will see the Pinnacle Star, but I also need to go check on my friend Ren. So this meal is very average. I'll have to spice it up next time, but
it is average. I agree.
Yes, so I'll whip something up for you guys that's a lot better than this stuff next time. But I'm gonna go check on my friend, and then I'm gonna take leave for the night.
You just saw your friend, so.
Oh, did I? So
yeah, you just came back from that.
Okay. Well, I will check with the priestess. Excuse me. That's what I meant to go see. Go talk to the priestess.
Yeah. Well. So,
because of the thing. Gotcha. I don't know what that is. Right, I don't know what the bell is. So I'm just saying.
As you say that, I'm gonna go check with the priestess. Drew, are you gonna tell him what that means?
The priestess will be occupied until after church services. Regrettably, my master and I have business elsewhere. Will not be able to accompany you to your village. Remember, master, we were supposed to go up north. We cannot be delayed, and we really should leave here before the rest of the troops come in from the south, I think they will only encumber our expedition north. It's very important.
Yeah,
Remember?
and you would know, Drew, that service is it's about 2 hours, so it's a long
Right.
service. And then she'll probably meet with people afterwards, so she'll probably be occupied for the rest of the night, pretty much. Matt, while this conversation is going on, I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to jump in if they have something. What have you been doing, or do you have anything to add as this group is talking?
I'm just listening. But Urskar, it sounds really terrible what's going on with your village. I'm very sorry to hear about it, and I'm very glad that Illonas will be helping you out. I'm sure that I'm sure he will be able to do great things in your town, since he's destined to do something of note in the world.
Yes. You're more than welcome to come as well. I'm not sure what your travels or plans after being on the road, it seems, but you're more than welcome to come with us, and all the help we can get will be greatly appreciated.
That's very generous.
Same with you, Willie Waugh.
Yeah. Joel, what are you doing during this conversation as well? As Drew just kind of just said, hey, we've really got to go north.
What?
His village is north-ish.
What troops from the south was he just talking about?
Drew just stepped away. I assume he's talking about the town captain saying that he requested additional resources.
Huh.
I assume.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't know if there was something else there that is...
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I'll have to wait till he gets back. That's what I was assuming, but he stepped away for a second. Let's see.
Your village is to the north, you said? Anybody disappeared?
Yes. No, the village is still there, but the vegetation is starting to disappear along with the animals around. There's something covering it and causing the animals to go feral. I can retell the story if you like, since I was just talking to Illonas here, and Aaron here, and Illonas chimed in. I can re-explain to you if you like.
I heard you.
Drew, you were going to ask Aaron what he was talking about. I don't know if I assumed that right.
Yeah, I remember the Captain Thorn.
Yep. I gotta pull it back up again. Captain Thorn Ironweave.
Thorn Ironweave.
Yep.
Yeah,
he said he was bringing reinforcements, or he had requested
bringing reinforcements from the south. Requesting reinforcements from the south. We should really leave North Vale before there are any undue encumberments to our mission north. If you remember, it's of greatest importance.
I just came from the north.
We can keep heading there. That's fine.
Okay. What were you about to say, Ken? Yeah.
I just came from the north. I don't know if that's the better direction. There's a lot of detours will need to be made. There's a lot of forces, there's some skirmishes breaking out up there. If we're at all trying to, stay hidden a little, that's a bad way to go.
I appreciate your concern, Illonas, but
I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not actually traveling with the rest of you. My master has a business up north that requires his expert tutelage.
Is he aware of the business?
It'd be great for you to join us if you could, though. If you can push that off. Your help we appreciate it. If it wasn't for you helping us on the road, I don't know if we would have survived.
Yeah,
I did my fair share.
And as you say that, as you guys are talking, you say that, Kevin, as you're looking out the window, you see something. Looks like smoke. Lots of it. Dark, black, thick smoke. You all see it, unless whoever's back is to the window or door wouldn't. But Kevin, Joel, and Matt. I'll just randomly pick who is looking which direction. The three of you see out the window a giant plume of black smoke and bright orange light starting to flash up in the sky.
Illonas, what is that?
Jump up onto my seat. My feet onto the seat of the chair.
Okay.
Oh.
gaze out the window.
It looks like there is some sort of large fire. Looks like about a street over.
Oh, is there supposed to be a fire?
There's definitely
Say
not
out
supposed to
loud.
be a fire. Somebody started that fire. This is not good.
You just hear a whisper, Kevin. Go.
You said no? Is that what you said?
Go.
Go.
G-O.
Yeah. Somebody
Oh.
started this fire. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Start walking. Run to the door.
Oh, wow.
Walking around.
Very heroic response. Go after him.
So Illonas, you jump on your chair. I gotta get to the bottom of this. I gotta go check it out, and you just run.
Jump up to the chair, jump over onto the table, run across it, out into the street,
Okay.
to the door, not to the street.
Okay, I'll just go around the table, see how everyone's reaction to that. Matt?
Like I said. So I say a heroic response and run after him.
Okay. The Dragonborn chases after Illonas. Jason?
Oh, I'll hop up as well. Illonas, I will help you as you will be helping me. You have my trident. And then jump up, throw the plate of food around, and then go right behind him.
Okay. Drew?
Immediately kind of like the weirdness that just happened and kind of look to Willy Wah and like we shouldn't get involved, right? We shouldn't get involved. We shouldn't get involved, right?
Oh,
You can tell, and if you're at all perceptive, you can almost tell that he's trying to convince himself as well. Like we shouldn't get involved.
While he's saying this to me, Doug, I'm who is sitting next to me? Who was sitting next to me?
Who was next to you would have been Jay.
Grab Urskar's ale and pour the rest of it into my drink,
Okay.
and step up and start walking towards the door. Oh, I want to see what's happening here. With my drink in hand,
Okay.
and go like a looky-loo, go peek my head out the door. Come on, let's see what's burning.
Okay.
Almost like in like Sean Connery, like from the Holy Grail, like we shouldn't get involved. We shouldn't get involved, and kind of like chasing after Joel, like we shouldn't get involved. This doesn't concern us. This doesn't concern us. Like, what do you do?
Okay. Well, Illonas, you charge into the street, and there's lots of people looking. Like, this thing is burning fast, whatever it is. And one street over, you see a 2-story, what looks like home, is burning. You start to hear bells coming from somewhere. You're not sure where, but there are bells being rung. Not the chimes from the church, but some sort of like alarm bell or some, you can tell it's louder and denser. You hear alarm bells, but yeah, there's a lot of people just looking. What are you doing, Kevin?
Beginning running towards it and start looking for any sort of well or a place where there might be water.
From where you're at, I mean, yeah, you haven't been far enough in to see the rest of the village, so you're just kind of looking at this point. I mean, it's not a long run. It's really one block, so you don't see any real sources of wells in that very, very short distance. But you cross the next street and you see this home just burning away. The back of the home is heavily on fire. Looks like it's mostly the back of the house and looks like mostly the second floor. You see a couple of small fires starting on the lower floor, but that's what you currently see. And you're kind of running up from the front. I'm going to describe more in a moment. I just want to see what everybody else is doing first. Matt,
I'm
follow
also
all the way.
Yeah, and I'm also going to be looking around for water. Illonas, where do they typically keep the water around here?
I don't know. Ask people. I've got to go in there.
Okay, yeah, and there are some people
the
starting
water.
You think people getting closer, but nobody's going in, or nobody's helping. They're just kind of looky-loo watching so far. I mean, but it's been seconds at this point. I mean, it took you no more than 10 or 15 seconds to get here. Jay, what are you doing?
Yeah, I am just Heading out the door with a trident in hand and behind Illonas, basically.
Okay, so you just run up down the street. The three of you now are basically in the street right in front of this house with a handful of other residents. There's not a ton of people out here. Kind of imagine the way that the bar emptied out. A lot of the village is probably up in the church right now. And what you don't see in your very short walk is you didn't see any guards or anything, like employees, so to speak, city employees, or anybody that seemed, you hear people yelling, get water, so you can tell that they're starting to have some movement there. Illonas and Joel, you are behind them. What are you doing? I mean, are you truly just walking, Joel? Are you just strolling?
You give me an
You
Aaron,
see it. It's a
Joel.
building, for sure. It's on the next street over. You can see the fire now. Looks like a residential area. You're basically, the market district backs up to a residential zone, and you're basically just kind of running into this little residential area where there's a number of houses scattered.
I'm gonna walk briskly because I don't want to spill my drink.
Of course.
But then look back at Aaron. Come on, we're gonna miss it. Hurry up.
Okay, Aaron.
Still trying to trot after him, but really, we really shouldn't be involved. We shouldn't get involved. This doesn't concern us, right?
Oh shit!
Right?
Hey, no, of course it doesn't. Fire! Yell it really loud.
Yeah, and there's other people yelling it as well, and the bells are ringing, and you can see people dashing in different directions, not towards the fire. You can maybe assume towards water sources. All right, I'm going to go back to Kevin. We'll start with you and just keep going around. We're not in initiative by any means, but I am just going to kind of go around the table each time to kind of see what everybody's doing. So, Kevin, you guys see a couple of things. Number one, it's a two-story building. On the right side is on the right of the house, as you look to it, is a second-story balcony that looks like it runs the entire edge of the house, or one side of the house. That's been kind of propped up there. You see a little bit of smoke kind of pouring through that. Looks like there's a window in an attic. Looks like there might be a third floor attic. It doesn't look like it covers the entire house. There's a front door, which you're in front of. There's two windows in front of you, which look into this home. And as you get there and you guys quickly evaluate it, you notice two things. One, this house is not going to last long. The way that as big as this fire is, maybe 2 minutes before this whole thing goes up. 2-3 minutes tops. Again, mostly the back right side of the building, it looks like, is where the fire is worse, but you see it has spread to the left side, a little bit on the lower level, but it clearly looks like whatever this fire was started on the second floor. No question about it. At least the way the fire pattern is. And probably in the back of the house. The second thing you notice, Kevin, is in the front left window, you see movement. Someone up there. You see smoke.
On the second floor?
Yep, on the second floor on the left side, you see somebody up in the window for just a moment, kind of passes the window, and then you hear a scream.
Wait, what was that, Doug? I didn't really hear the actual the word.
Help us! Help us! A woman's voice screams out. You see a couple of villagers look like they're gonna get involved, but this fire is going. You don't see a lot of movement. You see it kind of waiting. I'll start with you, Kevin. What do you do?
Mom! Run into the front door.
Oh, okay. You just run to the front door.
Yeah,
all right.
Try to, or does it look like there's no smoke coming out of it, right?
Not from the front door, no.
Yeah. Yeah, Mom! Run in and try to get to the front door, open it up.
Okay, you all hear that, and you see him run to the front door. It's open. It's not locked when you go to open it. It does just click and pushes forward. As it does, you see there is smoke. It's higher up in the air, so it's not you can still breathe, but there is definitely a kind of a gray smoke towards the top of the ceiling as you open the door, and it kind of whiffs out as you open the door, kind of creating that pathway for it. And what you see, I will draw a picture. And by draw a picture, I mean I will switch to our map view.
Oh, you want Matt to draw you a picture?
No, I'm good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, so we are moving over to the map view. Here it is. Let me activate that. So it shows up. There it goes. All right. So, Kevin, you charge up to the front door and open it. All right. What you see? I'll describe this for you, and then that'll be your move and action. Action is to open the door, move to run in this round. What you see is two things. One, it looks like a front foyer. There is a fireplace to your left, two little chairs, a door that leads further into the house directly in front of you, and then a door to your right. It's an open door to your right, which looks like a study currently. No fire there, just smoke at this point. Matt, what are you doing? You see Illonas yell "Mom" and go charging in.
It's an unusual way to refer to a house, but do I hear the scream from the upper floor?
You all hear it, yeah. Anybody that's in front of the house hears it.
Am I strong enough to jump up to the second floor?
It would be, what's your strength? You're pretty strong.
I'm pretty strong. Yeah, my strength is 18.
Yeah, you could, with a run, you could leap up to that top window. I mean, there's nothing to hold on to. Now, there is on the right side, there's that patio, or like a kind of like a deck or balcony. You could leap up to that. There's nowhere to leap up to unless your goal is to try to jump through the window, like a standing jump. I don't think you have that much ups to do that. I'd have to check how high you can jump. Go into our D&D rules here. Which one are you trying to do, just so I know what to go look for?
Well, if I can just jump through the window, I'll do that. But if I'm not strong enough to do that, then I'll run around to the side.
Okay. All right, jumping. Let me get your jump stats. 18?
Correct.
Okay. There we go. Your strength determines how far you can jump. High jump. When you make a high jump, you can leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. What's your plus?
Plus 4.
Plus 4. So you can jump 7 feet. So you can't quite make it through the window. You could absolutely, with your height, jump up and grab the balcony and pull yourself up, if you want.
All right, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. So you run off to the side and jump up to, that'll be your move in action for this round. So again, just continue to go around. Jay, what are you doing when you see the two of them go charging into this flaming house?
In there. I will look around and I see people do I see anybody going for water or whatnot?
Yes. Yeah, you definitely see some of the residents are starting to go get water. However, I mean, this is medieval times, so, they're going to have buckets. And most of the fire's on the second floor. I would say your knowledge of just fire and nature, this thing's gonna go. Like, there's very little at this point. It's too far gone. Odds are it's gonna go up.
A structure is like kind of like concrete or wood?
It's all wood. It's all wood, which is why it's going quick.
Is there a way I could jump and then kind of use my trident to stick into the wall and then pull myself up and then get to a window possibly?
I mean, you could. You want to stick it into the wood, kind of use it as a stair and then climb up.
Yes.
You could try. It'll be a question on whether the wood holds your weight. You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot and see.
Or actually, stick it up
where I can see the main. I guess the closest where
so
smoke is billowing out of, but at least I can go to a window that's kind of open where I can kind of get on the floor and then figure out where to go.
Sure. So there are 2 windows on the front of the house, up on the second floor. The one where you saw the woman on the left, you hear her screams and then the one to the right, which you do not see anybody moving up there currently.
I'll go to the one on the right then, just to kind of get up there.
So that's the side that Matt went to as well.
Okay, I'll kind of head over there and then go up to that window.
Okay. All right. So you're going to attempt to stick this thing into the wall, pull yourself up, and use it as a leverage to get up into the window.
Basically,
all right.
Yes.
Give me an athletics check. While he's rolling that, Drew, let me go over to you. As Looky Lou is kind of strolling his way over. You guys come in last, basically at the edge of the street, across the street at this point. You see people are starting to gather buckets of water, but again, this thing doesn't look like it's going to last long. What are you doing? You see the front door is now wide open. Smoke is coming out of it. You see Matt climbing up the side of the house, and Urskar looks like he's about to do the same. Actually, he's in the middle of doing the same.
Is it apparent to me that the building is gone? Like, not you can't put it out.
It's a lost cause. Yeah, I think that would be
It's
apparent
a lost
to
cause.
everybody.
In a loud, booming voice, start that everybody notices. Have everybody with a bucket of water and tell them, like, it's gone. Like, douse the nearby houses. Keep it from spreading. Keep it from spreading.
Okay. All right. You start to do that. You see people are listening. I think most people are coming to the conclusion that this fire, at this point, it's about survivors. It's not about maintaining. So, okay. They start doing that. Are you taking anything else? That's a speech action, so that's a free action. Anything else?
Still kind of trying to herd the cat that is Willy Wah.
Yep.
And be like, now, Master, we should go back to the tavern. This really doesn't concern us. And even kind of like, even the booming voice thing was a little bit like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Like, let's get back to it. Almost like
Willy
a
Wah?
reflex.
Okay, so you speak. That's the rest of your action. So you're just talking to him, standing in the street, kind of directing people, talking to Willy Wah. What are you doing? You see this bonfire just going up.
Look at Aaron. So, it's gonna burn down. There's not gonna be anything left. Well, there could be somebody in there. We should help them.
Almost like looking around, like.
At that point, I think you guys would hear the same scream, like.
Yes, you're right, Master. We should go in and help. Yes. Okay. Quickly. Let's do this and be done.
Okay. So what are you doing? Willy Wah, are you taking any action this round? Or are you waiting? You're the last to arrive.
Head towards the front door.
Okay, so he starts making his way to the front door. Obviously, Drew, you haven't made any movement. Do you follow him?
Yes.
Okay, so you toward the front. Okay, two of you make your way to the front door. All right, Kevin, start with you. You're in the front hall. What are you doing?
Bust through the next door in front of me.
Okay.
Because I see no stairs. Go searching for stairs.
Okay, so you just bust through the door. What does this look like? Color this out for me. Do you try to open it, or you just like put a shoulder through it? Like what?
No, Eldritch Blast it.
Oh,
as I run through.
All right, so you charge in. All right, interesting. Okay, so you're charging in and just running through the smoke. Drew and Willy Wah, Aaron and Willy Wah, you guys are kind of up behind. It's smoky and sort of hard to see, but you guys see this. What does this look like, Kevin? What's the color of this blast?
It's actually like my picture. It's like a bluish blast. It almost looks like lightning, just a little bit, but a little more glow to it. And it comes just like, it looks like it comes from my rapier, actually.
Okay, so you pull out your rapier and just kind of point it at it. Like a wand.
Hey, go on.
Okay. All right. So you do that. So that's interesting. I like the way you color that out. So you blast the door, and it's a simple door that's already weakened. So I'm not going to have you roll anything on this. The door just smashes, just explodes out. As it does, because you didn't put your shoulder through it, you would see on the other side of it is a giant fireball. And you see this giant, wall of fire and smoke come pouring through that door as you blast it open. There is room to make it around the fire. There's debris and fire, but you can see it looks like part of the ceiling kind of came down here. What do you want to do? Do you want to try to go around?
Actually, Doug, I don't pull it out. I actually just conjure that rapier into my hand, by the way.
Yep, got it. All right. Do you want to try to move through the fire or around the fire?
Yes.
Okay. My question is it's really onefold. How fast are you moving? Do you want to try to move carefully around it, i.e., half movement, or do you want to make full movement?
I want to make full movement.
Okay, so full move. I need you to make an acrobatics check.
That is a 21.
Okay, you managed to get by, kind of dodging around the fire and the hot, wood and debris. You make it past, and you see two things. Just so we're clear, there is some sort of a door that the fire is kind of working its way through immediately to your left, and that looks like a bathroom.
Staircase.
It looks like a bathroom. To your right. To your right, you see another door that is closed, and then you see to your left a staircase. Then there is a back door directly ahead, and looks like another couple of looks like entryways to your left and right. If you kept going towards the back of the house, they're not like closed doors; they're like archways that lead to some other side rooms.
Got it. Let's see. How many feet did I move so far?
That was about
20?
25. Yeah, 25, somewhere in that range. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's call it 25. Let's assume that was difficult terrain, sort of right through that fiery section.
Okay. Well, then I don't want to move and stand next to the fire. I guess I am either which way.
Yeah.
But yeah, start going towards the stairs.
Okay, so you don't do anything with this door that you pass. You just kind of pass it and then make your way to the stairs.
No, yeah. The objective is to get upstairs.
Okay, got it. Understood. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy. I get +4 to this?
Whatever your save is.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice. You've held your breath. The smoke, as you get towards the middle of the house, is definitely worse. And you manage to, take no effects from it.
Well, my father was a firefighter, so...
Let's see. Okay. Do make a perception roll for me as well. Now I'll move over to Matt.
Oh, that is a 14.
14. Kevin, as you start making your way towards the stairs, you do hear something moving, some movement, something kind of moved around. Maybe something was dropped, like a rustling in the room to the right of you, kind of further up north towards the back of the house and to the right. Sounds like something moved around. Now, it could have been debris just shifting at this point, or it could have been movement. You're not sure with a 14. That's just a note for next turn, depending on what you want to do. Jason, what did you roll?
23.
Nice. So you managed to kind of climb your way up. You're having no issue making the way. It's a question of whether the wood will hold, but you've got it in such a good way, and you're kind of shifting your weight around in a way that you feel pretty good about it. I need you to roll a d20 for me. Just a straight d20.
Crit.
15.
15. It holds as you pull yourself up to the window. Matt, you climb up onto this balcony. There are two doors on this balcony, one directly in front of you, and one further towards all the way to the back of the house.
Okay. Where did I hear the scream coming from?
Would have been across the house on the left side of the house. You're on the right side. So you would have to across the whole, basically, front of the house once you get into the home. Unless you went up, over the roof or something like that.
All right. I will... I'm going to run in the door that's right in front of me.
Okay. All right. By run in, what does this look like? You opening it? Are you bursting your way through it?
I will open it.
Okay, you just open the door.
And then...
You open the door, and you see the following. And Jason, you see the same thing as you get up into the window. You're kind of holding yourself up, using your spear or your trident as a wedge. You see the same thing. You see the door open up. Smoke comes billowing out here, Matt. I'm going to give you something that's not on your character sheet, but as this giant funnel of smoke hits you, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, but with advantage, because you're a dragon.
Oh, nice.
I'm giving you a little perk in here.
Yeah. I got a 17.
17. You're fine. The door opens. A giant wall of smoke kind of comes pouring out. Number one, this room is deeply on fire. You see a number of fires have broken out. The back wall looks like it's almost burned through. There's a number of things, fires burning in this room. But there are two people in this room. As soon as you see it, and they do not look distressed.
What the?
You see a young human, kind of long black hair, looks to be in his 30s, dressed in a kind of a leather jerkin, wearing a mismatched kind of hodgepodge of clothes, but is standing in front of what looks like a wall safe, trying to open it. Next to him, next to what looks to be an open door, you see another taller human, wearing, kind of dressed similarly, again, kind of a leather jerkin, banded kind of clothes that are kind of mismatched in different colors and greens and reds. But you can see he's got two armbands that are bright red on his left and right wrists. And you hear him as the door opens, you overhear the words like, "Hurry, hurry, hurry." And then he turns as soon as the door opens. We're taking too long. We got company. That's all he says. And with that, the whole thing has to immediately move into initiative. So Jason, you see the same thing. You kind of climb up to the window. You see two people in this room. One kind of like fiddling with a safe, and the other looks to be like a lookout, like just kind of looking back and forth and see if the door open, and kind of starts reacting. As soon as he says that, Matt, he pulls out a rapier, just kind of pulls out a short sword. Okay. But before we roll initiative, I'm going to finish this non-combat round, and then we'll start to see who goes where. All right, Drew. We'll go to you, and then Joel. So, Drew, you see this bluish blast of energy come from Illonas as he just charges through the door and past this debris and fire. What are you doing?
How much design do I make? Do I make it? Create. Okay. Would you describe the fire that is in front of me, please?
The one in the front hallway.
Yes.
It looks like part of the ceiling has come down, and you can see a number of pieces of wood kind of burning. The left wall is on fire. There's a little bit of space between the right wall and the walkway currently. It's clearly going to be hot there, but with the right movement, you can get around it today. It's about 5-6 feet of straight fire.
I will cast Create or Destroy Water.
Okay.
And create 10 gallons of water to kind of...
That's useful.
Mitigate and put out some of the flame to make because I don't want to jump through it the way Illonas did. Yeah,
okay. And if you do that, you guys can move through it without any concern. So you run up. What does this look like? Color this out for me.
You would see, as I kind of come up, you would see almost like a fragment of gold, like almost like tattoos. But they're not like, they're just like dots all over the place. They almost look like constellations, kind of become brighter, and the bluish, almost like nighttime sky energy swirls around my hands, and water kind of comes down around over the.
Just kind of pours like it starts raining over it, just like a dump of like a bucket of water, just kind of drop through.
Right, exactly.
Okay. All right. Are you moving towards it as well?
Yes.
As you're running?
I'm doing that as I'm kind of moving forward. So it's kind of like as I'm moving in, just kind of.
Yeah. So you basically make it into that entryway, put out the fire this round. You're in the next hall, basically. Joel, what are you doing?
Nice. I'm gonna step into the front area here
Yeah.
and yell out, "We're here to help," and then look around for anything valuable.
Okay. So to your right is a office of some sort. It looks like a study or an office. I mean, there's a nice little desk there. There could be valuables in that room. Hard to tell. There is smoke. It's not in this room. You don't have to make any rolls yet. But yeah, you don't see any. You could go look at it. It's hard to see through here. There's a little bit of smoke.
So there's nothing immediately visible here.
Nothing immediately.
Okay, I'm doing a stutter step, like a side to side check, and then I'm going to continue moving behind Aaron.
Okay.
No.
Got it. Okay. In that case, because Matt has moved into potentially an encounter, I'm going to go ahead and have us, for our first time of this campaign, roll initiative.
Hey, casual encounter.
What's that? What did you say?
I said a casual encounter.
Yeah, casual encounter.
We don't know these people. It's okay.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, Aaron.
Good roll.
All right, I see a 15 for Illonas came over, Aaron a 16, Harak a 4, 20 for Williwa, and a 3 for Urskar. All right.
Wow.
Kevin
so
is
confused
broken.
with what's going on in the room?
Yeah, he's like, what? What's happening?
It was a Luther thing.
Yeah, it was a Luther thing. All fixed. Okay, nothing happened there. Williwa, you're the first to react, so we'll start in all order now. We'll start in initiative order. So you run in, you see the water kind of dump over this fiery place, and you see Kevin starting to turn left down this hallway. What are you doing?
I'm going to say, oh, this could be useful, and then use my bonus action to conjure a maul, like a sledgehammer, essentially.
Oh, okay. I love it.
And then I'm gonna run.
Hammer space.
I'm gonna run up to this door and I'm gonna bash it in.
Okay. These doors are already weakened. You just crush it. It comes through like a firefighter with an axe. You open it up. Looks like a living area of some sort. There's a number of fires burning in this room. I do need you to make a perception roll.
Oh, I can do that.
And a con save.
We'll see.
I got a 6 on the perception roll.
Okay.
So no.
Nothing.
And what's the con save for?
Con save is for this. Oh, smoke. You don't breathe. You don't have to.
I'm holding my breath at the moment.
Okay. You do. Oh, you are immune. That's awesome. All right. So as an Aragonasi, he doesn't have to breathe. He just holds his breath. Okay. You can hold your breath indefinitely. You still have to breathe eventually. But okay. Anything else? So you move up, smash the wall. You still have a little bit of movement left. That was about 15, 20.
I'll step into the room again, looking for anything immediately valuable.
Okay. Well, this is what you see as you step in. That's perfect. I love where you went. As you go in, you see someone already has your idea. Because you see a person with a bag loading silver into a giant bag in the kitchen. That's what you see. And as you burst through the door, you see this guy just look at you like just kind of like, what? Damn it! And he just kind of throws it on the ground. And he yells, "There's someone coming!" He yells. That's it. Done?
Yeah.
Aaron, followed by Illonas. Aaron, you hear that. You hear him go through the door, and then you hear someone's coming. What are you doing?
I guess I gotta go with the crazy person I hitched my wagon to. So I'm gonna go after Willy Wah.
Okay.
God damn it!
We're here to
Joel.
help.
Yeah.
We're here to help.
Here to help.
They're already looting.
Yeah, and go into almost like not that way, sir, kind of grab almost Willy Wall and try to like get him back toward the screams that are echoing from.
So you're going into that room. So as you do,
That's correct.
you see this guy who has just dropped a giant bag. You see a big old sack sitting on the ground, and a guy, again, dressed very similar as I described to Matt. You see he's wearing a leather jerkin, kind of different kind of patchwork clothes, nice boots, bright red armbands on both arms.
Like red kind of construction hat, like reflective
No,
coat.
No,
Carrying
he's not a
an
firefighter.
axe.
Not a firefighter.
Okay.
No weapon drawn or anything, but he's got a short sword at his belt. But yeah, you see this guy just dropping a bag. And you hear him yelling, "There's someone in here! We gotta go! We gotta go!" He yells. Any action?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right, you see him. Illonas, over to you.
You said I heard a noise down the hallway.
Yes, you
Is that
heard.
true?
Yeah, you heard movement. Something shifted, and now you hear, "We gotta get out of here! We gotta get out of here! There's someone coming!" In response to Joel seeing him.
But I heard something further down the hallway.
No, that's. It seems like that's coming from the same direction.
Oh, got
over
it.
that
got
way.
it.
That room just
From that
connects.
room.
Yeah, they connect.
Got it. Does it look like I can make my way around this fire?
Yep, looks like it'll take some sort of a acrobatics roll. It's a difficult terrain, but yeah, you could certainly try to kind of make your way over these through the steps. But yes, the stairs are burning currently.
Great. Try to make my way.
Okay.
And I'm just
Full
gonna
full
run-
movement or half movement?
Yeah, full movement.
All right, give me another acrobatics check, please.
15.
15. You just get it. What's a DC 15?
Yes.
You make your way up the stairs. No damage. I need a con save, please.
Oh boy. That's a 14.
14. No levels of exhaustion yet. You're still making your way through. You charge up the stairs, jumping over this kind of flaming area, kind of making your way through the steps. As you run up, the smoke is much worse. And as soon as you make it to the top, you hear a thud, and I need your AC, please.
Oh, why are you always doing this stuff to me, Doug? 14.
AC is 14.
You have done that yourself.
You have done that yourself. That's right. That is a dirty 20 to hit. Had a held action at the top of the stairs
Good roll.
The pulse.
for 4 points of damage as an arrow just slides past your shoulder, and it hits the wall behind you.
No bueno.
And you see another one. Well, you see for the first time someone standing there, same as I've described the others in this patchwork kind of leather jerkins. And this one's holding a crossbow pointed straight at the stairs. Okay, that's your movement. You were at the top of the stairs.
All right, I'm going to firstly use a reaction if I could.
Please.
Cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, okay.
on
What am
that
I doing?
guy. He dex 14.
Got it. What does this look like?
Illonas kind of gets hit by the arrow. Nicked. Hits him in the shoulder there, and then just like some green flames fly out of the rapier.
Okay. He failed. Damage.
Perfect.
Oh, a little more fire in here. That's what we needed.
Yeah, my thoughts exact. 2d10. Oh, did I roll that right? Yeah, I did. Ooh, 13 points.
13. This blast of green flame ignites from your blade and goes just straight again like a wizard's wand, just slams into this person. And as he just stumbles back into the door and just drops to the ground, burned entirely, instantly killed.
Yes. Oh, good. And then immediately after it comes those blue flames, blasts again.
Okay.
With an eldritch blast
What,
this other person.
Well, there's only one. That's the only person you see.
Oh, I thought that was another person that you said holding a crossbow. It was just that one person.
Yeah, that was the person holding the
crossbow.
crossbow. So.
Got it. Oh, okay. Well, that's my reaction.
Yeah, that's just
I don't have any...
So you could action dash if you wanted now.
Ooh, yeah, I would love that.
If you chose to.
Forgot about that move.
Yep.
I will action dash.
So every turn, move, action, bonus action, and one of those actions can be a.
Oh, hello.
Yep. You run into this hallway. You see a couple of things.
Use my movement and go back.
Okay, yeah, so you come back around. So what you see is you kind of come around the corner. You see there's a human man on the ground. Looks to be dressed in just regular kind of clothes, just straight traditional. Looks like a local, not a traveler or anything. Just definitely does not look like the person you just nearly incinerated. Just looks like he's wearing normal kind of house clothes and is laying on the ground, kind of face down. And you see a woman, short blonde hair, trying to get into a door. You see her kind of, and as you kind of come around, she doesn't even see you in the smoke and fire here. Hold on. Nope. Doesn't even notice you as you came around the corner and then pulled back. But she is wearing kind of a jerkin, again, this kind of leather jerkin. She looks very similar to the one you knocked down. They all look like they're wearing very kind of a similar, almost an outfit, but these leather jackets, kind of like leather, like really loose leather armor, or jerkins over just kind of patchwork clothes. Red, everyone you've seen has these bright red armbands. That one as well as the one you see trying to get into this door. Okay, that's everybody. That's Kevin. That's action, bonus. I think that's everything.
Yeah, action, reaction, yeah.
Okay, over to the room upstairs. This guy sees you, Matt. We got company. You need to hurry up. We got to get out of here. And then you hear this person with the safes turns around and sees you. Oh, it's one of the Dragonborn. We gotta go. Let him be. Let's run. No, we gotta kill him. We can't leave any witnesses. And he runs across the room, Matt. Jumps over the bed. Kind of climbs over the bed. And he's just gonna try to stab you. Just runs up and just tries to stab you with his sword.
Oh, all right. Very simple.
Yeah.
Sad.
Okay.
This has a little short sword. For a 10 to hit.
I have an AC of 16.
Yeah, so you just kind of sidestep out of the way as he tries to stab at you. That's his whole go.
Okay.
The other one continues what they're doing. Attempts to get into the safe. I'm going to make that roll. Again, officially, that's a 5. Still hasn't gotten in. And that guy's trying to get into that door. Hears him yell. He's going to step. What is it, boss? You hear another woman kind of step away. Steps into this room, Matt. You see kind of come in. What is it, boss? Oh, Dragonborn. You hear him. You hear her yell. And that's where they're gonna.
Oh.
She doesn't have a crossbow. She pulls out her sword at this point. Carrick, over to you, followed by Urskar. Matt? Carrick.
All right. Wait, did you say Matt?
Yeah,
It's
Carrick,
your turn.
followed by Urskar. Carrick, sorry.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't think anyone could be lower than me.
Yep.
All right, so the person who's right in front of me,
Yeah.
I'm going to. Well, I guess first I'll just say, it's wonderful to have a fight again, and I'll try to grapple.
Okay.
Well, first let me go into rage.
Okay, your rage.
Yeah, you were just poked at.
And then I'll try to grapple.
Okay. Oh, the thing that never gets used. All right, grapple.
A little different
I
now.
got a few of those.
Hello.
Oh boy.
I believe it's a strength versus dex check, or strength versus
They're
strength
going to
check.
succeed on a strength or dex saving throw.
Yep.
Strength or dex saving throw. Or it has the grappled condition. The DC of the throw is 8 plus proficiency bonus plus Matt's strength mod.
Right.
Okay.
We had talked about doing it the 2014 way,
Yep, that's right.
but
And it's a challenge, I think, against each other.
Yep. That way Matt could actually roll a dice. That's, I think, why we kind of talked about it that way. All right. 5e, grapple, 5e, which I believe Matt's a athletics check versus
Yes.
my athletics check, or dex, whichever's higher. All right, so you try to grab this guy. You're taking action, try to grab him. Go ahead.
all right. I got an 18.
Ooh, good roll.
Good roll indeed. He'll go dex, try to slip out. That's a 6. You grab him. So he tries to stab you. You just kind of push his hand away, grab him in. All right, you have grappled him. He is not restrained, but grappled.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else, Matt? You're just going to hold him.
It costs another action to release someone, correct?
I would say that's not an action to release him. That'll just be a free action whenever you want to do it.
Okay. Can I walk him over to the side of the balcony and release him off?
Okay, you want to throw him. Understood. Got it. I'll have that be an action next round, but yes,
All right.
yes, you can absolutely chuck him over the balcony if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I think you're
All right. So for now, I'm going to leave
pass.
him in
Yeah.
front of me so that he's between me and the other two people.
Okay, got it. So you just kind of pull him out, use him as a shield. You can start.
Yeah.
Let him go.
No, you have to come over here.
Get this thing off me! He yells. Forget the safe. We gotta go.
Respectfully, they will not be able to get me off of you.
Urskar, what are you doing?
Yes. So I guess I'm like up and I see obviously Matt. Do I see Matt doing this or like?
Yeah,
where
yeah.
am I
You see it right
looking?
through the window. You see him drag him into over to the balcony.
All right. Go through the window.
Okay,
Did you say he's dragging?
dragging. Yep.
Oh.
All right, you step through the window.
Yep. Once I step through, do they turn their attention to me? They still
Oh, yeah.
looking at Matt?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Yes, they both look at you.
Okay. I think I just hold action. I guess that's the end of the round after this, right?
Well, that was just your movement. That's free movement to walk.
Yeah,
through.
I'm just thinking. Well, I'm just thinking if they're like, are they moving towards me at all, or are they just looking at me right now?
Looks like they're gonna try to go help their boss. As you heard them yelling, "Hey, get him off me!"
I see them going towards Matt. I'll go and try to almost like shoulder tackle one to the ground.
Okay. Well, there's a bed between you and the one closest to the left, so you can kind of go over the bed and shoulder tackle this guy that's in the doorway, or the girl
Yeah, kind
that's
of
in
like
the
a
doorway.
flying shoulder tackle, like
Yeah.
a Small Ultimate Warrior shit. Just jump
Yeah.
over him and like a flying shoulder tackle.
Okay, yeah, you do. You kind of leap over the bed. I mean, you even use some of the bed as for momentum as you just
Well,
tackle
or
through
if
this guy.
you want to look at it just to make it kind of like jumping, I have my obviously I have my because I use that to get up.
Yeah.
Instead of like a shoulder tackle, maybe like almost like a flying like cross check. Like don't
Yeah.
use it like the thing and just
Yeah.
like kind of hit him. So almost like kind of like almost not like a obviously knockout blow is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, understood. Give me an attack roll, an unarmed strike. Be the same. It should be the same as your. Right.
Yeah, I got it. Yep, got it. 16.
That's a hit. Give me a D4 plus your strength mod.
4. 2 plus 4, so that'd be a 6.
6. You slam into this guy, or this girl, excuse me. Go ahead and give me an athletics check, real quick.
Athletics check. Gotcha. 18.
You knock her over as you check into her. She gets knocked onto the ground, and she goes stumbling back into the hallway. Basically back into this next door, just kind of, as you slam through. Anything else, Jay? And she looks pretty wounded from that.
Okay, have her, like, she's obviously there. Is the other guy within, like, a reach almost?
No.
No.
I mean, you can move. You still have movement left. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have 5 more movement.
Yeah,
And that's the end of the round here in a minute.
back out of here. I'll just take, like, I'll just move, like, one step closer there.
Okay.
Up
just
to
gonna
the,
step in.
with the him?
Yeah.
Is that the person I just checked, or is it, that's the hallway over there?
No, yeah, he's in the hallway. This is the guy that was in front of the safe. There's a small safe.
Can I use my trident to almost like a trip?
Well, your trident's in the wall.
It's still on the wall.
Down below.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to grab it if you're climbing into a window.
Gotcha. I understand.
But you already used your attack, so you already kind of the shoulder
move
push
up to him. Move up to him, and I'm done.
Okay, got it. Willy Wall, over to you. Top of the round. Jason, I do need you to make a con save, please.
Con save on it. Oh, hit the button. There it is. Ooh, nope.
We got
6. I rolled a
6.
natural 1.
You breathe in some smoke. On the first failure, you take 3 points of basically poison damage as you breathe in some of this smoke. The next fail will be a level of exhaustion as you start breathing this in. Willy, over to you.
Nice. Doug, I'm gonna step around the coffee table here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go in front of the couch, and then run over to the doorway here.
Okay.
And while I'm making this movement, I'm gonna yell out to this person and say, "Oh, we're here to rescue you. Leave your valuables behind. Your life's more important." And when I get in front of the doorway, I'm gonna cast friends on them.
Okay.
You can trust me. It's not worth your life.
What do I gotta roll?
It is a wisdom saving throw. It's a 14 DC save.
Roll to 13. No pluses. What does the friend spell do?
You magically emanate a sense of friendship towards one creature you can see within range. They have the charm condition for 1 minute duration.
Okay, got it. All right, so they won't attack you. They will treat you as a friend. Got it. Okay, so you cast it. You see him ease up, like he was about to pull a sword out, kind of eases up. As you say that, oh, good. Oh, glad you're here to help. We got to get out of here.
Yes. Leave all that behind. Quick, get out. There's a window behind.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
well, the horses are in the back. Let's go. He says.
You lead the way. Go ahead. I'm right behind you.
Oh, yell for the others, he says, which is the first you'd hear that there's others. You hear him say, yell for the others. I'll get to the horses. You're right. We should go. All right. Anything else?
Wait till he leaves the room.
Okay. His turn.
And yeah, wait till I'm gonna hold any free action till he's outside of the room, and Well, and I guess look back at Aaron, and say, "I think there's others upstairs."
All right. Aaron, over to you.
Still very confused.
As you should be. Illonas, you're next.
Like, yes, that's where we heard the screaming. Are there more people in here?
Just
Does
the one.
anybody
But
else need saving?
What'd you say?
I said, does anybody else need saving?
I think there's more people upstairs.
Right, we should go upstairs, where there was screaming.
Okay. Any action or movement, Drew?
No, that's it.
Just gonna stand there?
The end. Yeah,
Okay.
just like move along.
All right. Illonas, over to you. What are you doing? Do you see this? You step into the hallway. Oh, you're muted, Kevin.
Sorry, yeah. Before I step in the hallway, cast disguise self
Okay.
to be the like dressed in the same clothes as them
Okay.
and looking.
You do. It doesn't change your face or anything, right?
That one does. That's your appearance. It's just an illusory
Oh,
image.
okay. So it changes everything. All right. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make it like whatever.
You've only seen one guy. So what are you coloring this out for me? What are you going to look
Oh.
like? The guy that's charred right in front of you, as it were.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make it look like the person I'm seeing right now. That's in
Oh,
front of me.
The one that's on the
Scare the
ground now.
crap out of them. No,
Yeah.
no, the person who's like
Oh,
is
dead?
trying to get the door open.
Well, she's on the ground now. So as you come around the corner and go to cast that,
Oh.
you see Earthscar just body check her,
Oh, shoot.
back through the door, and she is prone right now, just laying on the
Oh,
ground.
I'm sorry. I totally missed that. I don't know how I missed that.
It's all good,
I'd take that back then. I'm sorry. Can I take back the disguise self?
of course.
All right. So then she's on the ground and hurting. And do I hear anybody yelling help anymore?
Give me a perception check. Because, yes.
That is a 21.
Wow. Okay. You hear a number of voices now. It is hard to hear here. I mean, you hear the woods burning, the fire crackling, smoke is now, rolling through here. The whole place is kind of loud, and, there's bits of debris starting to come down here all around. Again, you may have less than a minute at this point. You hear a woman's voice in the front of the house yell again, "Help, help, help, help!" But then you hear two other voices behind you to the left, to the back of the house, screaming for help.
Is
Look
it
like-
a
sound
girl,
like kids.
boy,
Sounds like kids, boy and a girl.
kids? Okay.
Yeah. And you can
Um,
see, and through this door, which is actually open, sorry, I closed it accidentally. This door right across from you, that room is nearly engulfed.
Got it. And
that's not the
where
room.
voices are?
No, they're coming from the left, back further. But this
My
room in
left,
front of you
so-
is just about an inferno at this point.
They're coming from this way?
Yep, there's a door back here. You
Okay,
can
door
see.
there. Okay, got it. Yell out, Lyra, I'm coming. Coming, Lyra.
Okay.
Run, how many feet is this? It's not showing me for some reason how many
Yeah.
feet I'm going. Oh, there we go. Now it is. 20 feet there.
Yep. It's another Dex acrobatics check to avoid the flaming debris.
Let's see.
See if you can go 3 for 3.
Oh, 15.
You managed to dodge through it. Just kind of making your way through the fire. You make it to the door.
It's an illusion.
Is it?
Push it open. Ugh.
Okay, you open the door. It opens. There are two kids on the ground trying to stay low. The smoke is pretty bad back here. You see two kids. A little blonde kid, looks to be probably 10, little blonde human boy. And then a girl, maybe is 12, with long red hair.
I think I had another 10 feet to move in, run
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, you run in. Help us! There's people
Lyra.
around!
Lyra, grab your friend. Let's go.
She looks confused when you say that. Who are you? She asks.
It's me, Illonas. Let's go. I'm here to save you.
They look at you a little concerned, only because, well, you don't know what's happened to them at this point. I need you to make a persuasion check. As you say, come with me.
20.
Okay, they're all in. So you see the two of them starting to get up. I need everybody in the room, including them, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, here we go.
The boy is coughing.
Oh, I got a 21.
Wow, you still
Whoa.
infused by this traumatic memory that you've had. You're just unfazed by the smoke and fire as you stand there. And yeah, they're both
All a
getting
dream.
up. They're getting up and coming to you. All right, that's your move, and I'm pretty sure that's everything
Yep.
this round.
Oh wait.
Right.
Let me see if I haven't made an action. Let me see if there's anything
Go
I
ahead
can
and
do
look.
to help us.
Go ahead and look for a
I
minute.
don't.
I'll come back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Matt, you drag this guy out. We're on to the villain's turn. I'm going to start with the guy in the hallway, actually. She will get back up. Kind of looks around, sees you, ran back that way. We gotta go. We gotta go. Boss, we gotta go. There's more of them out here. I don't know how many there are, but we gotta run. Let's head to the back. We gotta head for the horses. It's time to go. Leave them. With that, she will attempt
Horses?
to get. Yep, you hear that? Yes, Kevin. Horses. She runs in, sees that you've kind of crowded this one, Jay. This guy who's kind of backs away from the safe and starting to draw his weapon. She is going to, she's just going to try to knock you out. She actually just takes her weapon and just kind of tries to hit you over the back of the head with it, trying to do non-killing damage just to try to get you out of the way so the two of them can run. So make a roll to hit. That's a 17 to hit. What's your AC?
Oh, 14.
15.
Are you answering for Jay?
I'm just making it up. I thought that was.
Oh, I see. That's how we do it. Okay, so that is a hit. Day, that is 6 points of bludgeoning damage. She clocks you on the back of the head. Tries to knock you out. Obviously, it's not enough because you're still standing. But that's what she's going to do this round. The other one is going to try to shove you and knock you over.
Ooh.
So we're going to do an athletics versus. You can roll either athletics or acrobatics, whichever's higher. The challenge.
Let's go with athletics.
I actually don't remember the
25.
I'm just making that one up as I go for speed. 25. He tries to shove you, takes his action to shove you, does not move you at all. You just stand there and take it as she tries to push you out of the way. With that, impossible. He is going to make his way out the door. You will get an attack of opportunity. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Try to run out the room at that point. Let's just go! Let's go! He starts yelling, and you may make an attack of opportunity if you wish, Jay.
No, because I'm gonna try to. Let's see. So I'm gonna try to get out of here as well. Where's the window I came in at exactly?
It's right here. There's another
Right there.
window right here, however. Two
And this
windows.
person is that they're running.
Yeah, running out the door towards the back of the house.
I'll follow them. I'll do an attack opportunity. Can I try to trip them or take
Sure.
them down, possibly?
Sure, I'll let you try to do that.
I'll do that. Unarmed attack, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up the official rules for shove because I just kind of made that up as I went on the first one. I can't find any of these.
It's
rules.
athletics, right?
It's no, you were right, Doug. It's strength or dex. The new rules are the
Cool. So guess right. All right. So you just like I tried to shove you, it's the same way around. So be an athletics versus my athletics or acrobatics. Do a challenge check.
Athletics it is.
I'll have to go.
Mm.
Since we're doing a
Not
lot of
great.
shoving and grappling, I will go double check all
Yeah.
these rules between now and the next session. It's the rules that we didn't use for 2 years in our
yeah.
last game.
11.
11. All right. It does not get tripped or shoved as he steps through you. All right. That's
Okay.
your reaction. Matt, your guy is going to attempt to. He's actually as you pull him around, as you pull him back out. He's going to kind of twist around, and he's going to try to actually do what you're trying to do. He's going to try to push you, kind of shove you, to try to break the grapple like over the edge. So he just kind of hooks one of his legs under with yours and just gives you a shove.
Nice.
So we would do the same thing. It's going to be an athletics versus athletics.
Yeah. I got a 12.
Okay, I got a 6. You do not move. And that is all there goes, and it is your turn.
Nice.
Except
All
for,
right, so-
real quick, Joel, your guy does run out the door, goes straight,
nice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and opens the back door.
Nice. We saved a life.
Yeah, you saved a criminal. Great.
Well,
Um,
I didn't want a criminal.
That's true. Okay, Matt, over to you, then Urskar.
So
Alright.
we're God's children.
Thank
so
you, Kevin. You get it.
I will. I'll brace myself and then basically sort of put my go onto my back and kick this guy off of the balcony.
Okay, give me a athletics check.
Wow.
I rolled an 8.
All right. Yeah. I rolled an 11.
You send him over the balcony. He yells as he goes. Well, he got out of the house at least.
Yeah, he's okay.
Good for him.
Dropping from a 2-story building on your head.
He takes 4 points of falling damage along the way. So he takes 4 points of falling damage and lands on the ground. He is out of the house.
Does he land prone?
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah.
I-
yeah.
Can I jump down on top of him?
Sure. If that's what you want to do.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You jump down on top of him. Okay. Roll another d6.
A wrestling match with you and
It does appear that way.
Urskar?
D6. Booyah. I got a 2.
Okay. 2 more points as you land on top of him. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, Matt. That's move. That's action.
Yep, I think that's it.
Urskar. Back to the top. Of the
I
order.
am going to try to start to get out of here. I'm going to go out the way I came.
Okay, so you're just gonna back up.
Try to get downstairs where they can, so I can try to meet them downstairs. Basically, jump out and then
Okay.
trying to get on my make my way down. Basically,
Okay, so you're gonna go back. Well, there's another window. So do you want to go out the same window, or you want to go out the further window?
I'll go out this one since it's right here.
Okay, so you just take 2 steps and
How
jump.
far
through the
is
window.
it? If can I still use my trident and all that
No,
stuff to get down?
you'd have to use the other window for that. Then.
How far down was it again?
10 feet.
It's not too bad. I'll make it work. Yeah, go ahead and
Just jump through.
go to that. Yeah,
You give me an
start
acrobatics.
climbing
check.
down.
Acrobatics on your way down. But it's not a climb. I mean, there's really nothing to climb. You can try to climb. If
Yeah.
you want to try to climb, you can do an athletics check. Kind of break the window
Well, I
and start
just did
climbing. Up.
rolled. I just rolled acrobatics. I'll take the dirty 20.
Okay, that works for me. Yeah, you start climbing down.
Yep.
Climb through the window. No con roll needed because you're out of the house. You're good. And Matt, you're out of the house, so you're good. I think I didn't forget anybody. That's everybody. All right. You get down there. That's your action move. Willywall, over to you. Followed by Aaron and Illonas.
You said they had a bag of valuables?
Yeah, it looks like he had a bag. He grabbed a bunch of like silver and stuff. He was like cleaning out a pantry.
Oh, nice. Grab the bag.
Okay.
And run back out.
Which by back out, you just make movement. So it's 10 into the room to pick up the bag. So that's 10 here. I'll put you there. Oh, sorry. I moved you already.
Sorry.
I got you.
Where's the door?
There's a door that leads out of here, right here.
Okay.
And it is open. It's weird that it's not open on my map, though.
It's okay. So it's 10. Okay,
There it goes.
I'll run. What is that? 1, 2, 3. So it's another 20. Yeah, I'll run back out into the hall.
Okay.
And then there's a back door this person ran out of?
Yep.
Okay. I got 5 movement left. I'm gonna move right there.
Okay. Yeah, you see him running out, and you see through the back door there are 3 horses kind of tied up to basically to a small little piece of wood for the next house over. Okay. All right. So you make your way out. All right, Aaron, over to you. What are you doing?
Still very confused about this.
Understood.
Yeah, I am going to go upstairs.
Okay. See if I can make your way upstairs. All right. 15, 20 to get to the bottom of the stairs. And then another 10 up the stairs. So you can make it all the way up. There's a acrobatics check. If you're going to move regular movement, it's an acrobatics check to see if you take any fire damage as you go past.
Ooh, I got a 9.
That is a no. So as you make your way up the stairs, you definitely hit some hot flames and fire up from this stairway that's going up for 4 points of fire damage as you make your way up.
And I will dash actually up the.
Oh, you take the dash action. All right, so that gives you another 30. I'm going to move you upstairs real quick, and then you can make any movement you want to make. So that's where you end up with your regular movement. You're there. If you scroll up the map, you will see the second floor.
Yep. I see where I am. Where did I hear the initial woman screaming?
Would have been at the front of the house, so it would have been to the right. So it would have been coming from over here, you'd imagine.
Okay.
Over
so I will. There's no door on the side of the wall that I'm in.
No,
right?
There is no door there.
Okay. Wait, what was that? I can't see my movement.
That was about 15. 15 so far.
15?
Yep.
So another 5, 10, 15.
Okay. At that point, you see everybody else. So as you step around the corner, flaming inferno now. The room across from you is nearly gone. Smoke is pouring out of it. Behind you, fires are ringing out. You would probably hear Illonas kind of yelling, come with me, from behind you somewhere. And then in front of you, you see this, looks like a commoner man, dressed in normal common clothes, laid across the ground, kind of sprawled out. And then two more of these guys dressed in these leather jerkins, running out of this other room to the left.
Okay. I've made all my movement, and I've taken my action, so I don't have anything else I can do. So you can move on.
All right. Then it goes over to Illonas.
Voila!
Okay.
So as I kind of move closer and I'm seeing through the smoke and realizing, this isn't Lyra.
Yes, I think a few things would start to go through your mind as she responds like, "Who are you?" and you got to convince her. Some things start to kind of come together for you, right? Number one, it's definitely not Lyra, but also, the night that you're remembering. You saw these riders all in black. They look ominous and almost like something out of a nightmare. What you saw when you came up the steps looked like a bandit. looked like a guy, it doesn't fit the model of what you were expecting here, for certain.
Get on one knee and say which one of you is the fastest. I look at the boy. It looks like he's kind of
he's younger and
right
shorter.
now.
Yeah, and he's struggling to breathe. He's kind of coughing.
Great. Try to lift the boy up.
Okay, pick him up. Yeah, you can.
Pick him up. Put him on my shoulder.
Your movement is half now.
Oh. But boy, how fast can you go? Are you okay, or can you run?
He is really struggling to breathe. He's had two fails.
Okay, got it. Okay, so put him on my shoulder and tell her to follow really closely. Grab her hand.
Okay.
As I hold him on the other shoulder and just start moving.
Okay. Moving back out the way you came.
Yep.
Okay, you do. Oops, sorry, I moved you. We both moved you.
No.
Sorry. They come out. As you come out of the room, you see Aaron, this archer that's helped you once. You see him kind of making his way through the smoke and fire, and he's at the edge of the hallway. And then you see these two people come charging out of this room, kind of at the same time. Any action?
Let's see here. I don't think there's really much I can do that's going to help us right now. There's not.
Turn over?
Actually, create. Hold on one sec. Cast a cantrip minor illusion.
Okay.
And just create some light around us so that the kids and I can see better.
Okay. Got it. And then I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Boy fails again.
Oh crap.
Girl
11.
Fails. Kevin fails.
Uh-oh.
Kevin, take 3 points of poison damage.
Now that the illusion has faded.
Yeah. Your adrenaline is passed. You light up the area because it is hard to see through here. I'm not making any rolls yet, but I like the colors. You kind of light up the area. Aaron, you see this bright kind of light and colors start to appear and sparkle behind you. So you see Illonas carrying a small boy out and a girl behind him. All right, Kevin's done, I assume, and then I go outside to Matt and his throw pillow. Matt, this guy pushes you around a little bit, kind of gets to his feet. I'm going to make a random roll to see if he held onto his sword when he got thrown out. Somewhere on the ground. Doesn't worry about it. Instead, just tries to punch you. That is a 18 to hit.
Oh, nice. That's a hit.
All right. He smacks you across the face with a quick punch. You take 2 points of damage.
Ow.
Half to 1.
Oh, God.
And then he's going to run. So you do have an attack of opportunity if you want it. He runs along the back side of the house. Okay. What's your reaction?
Let's see. I'm gonna try to hook his leg with my gauntlet.
Okay. Give me an unarmed attack.
Oh yeah. 15
That hits.
for 8 points.
Oh, your gauntlet. You kind of grab his lower side of him, and you see blood just come spurting out as you kind of slash him across with your gauntlet. You hit him. He just starts running. 10, 15. He's kind of limping now.
Oh, nice.
15,
All right,
20,
we can track him later.
30. Okay, so that's about where he gets, just running along the backside of the house. All right, and after that, it's the guys inside the house. Forgot about them. This guy is going to, Aaron, he's going to run past you. He's going to attempt to shove you. A lot of shoving here. try to shove you back towards the stairs so he can keep running towards the back. So this
Does this person have like the red bracelets on?
Yep. They all does. It's an at 1. So runs up, tries to shove you, fails. Just kind of pushes you to no avail. As she pushes by you, 20. Oops, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Attack of opportunity if you want it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay. Just tries to shove you back down towards the stairwell.
Can my attack of opportunity be like a trip?
Sure. I'm okay with like a shove.
Yeah.
Like we'll treat it like a shove.
Like trip them, like kind of trip them and push them into the fire, I guess is what.
Oh, into the room? Yeah, this inferno room.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna make con rolls for them too. I forgot to do that last round.
Just straight strength check, right?
Yeah, it's yep, just like a shove. Yep. It's your strength on strike. That's 5.
17.
Yeah, you just shove her. You can see her. She tries to shove you. You just, I imagine it's like she shoves you, trying to get past you, and you just kind of shove back and just kind of send her instead, redirecting her into this room, which is just an inferno.
Yeah, I think the way it would play out for Aaron would be she shoves him, he intentionally shoves her, but like unintentionally he pushes her into.
Yeah, cool. I mean, this room is an inferno. Like you've seen those other rooms have fires in them, and it's starting to burn quick. This room clearly looks like the room where the fire started. Like there's nothing left in that room. So she takes immediately 5, 6, 7, 8 fire points of damage, and then as you push her through, you see her kind of basically ignite. She takes 2 steps back and falls through the ceiling, or falls through the roof or the floor, which would be the ceiling on the downstairs. So Drew, you can roll the extra d6 for the falling damage.
It's the most deadly shove of the entire game.
Yeah.
I got a 5.
That kills her. She falls through the ceiling, or through the roof. You basically, as you're running out, Willowa, you see her come through and just slam through the kitchen table. As you come through. All right. That was her go. That was all their goes. So, Carrick, over to you. It was an accident.
You wrote that?
Shoved her back.
Matt.
Oh, I forgot this one inside. Sorry, I skipped myself. Hold on. The other one comes out, sees that, takes a step towards you, Drew, and it's going to actually, this one's going to take a swing at you this time. Seeing that was ineffective.
Just seeing what happened to your friend who tried to swing at me?
Yeah. Well, no, he tried to shove you out of the way. This one kind of squares up. Like, damn you! What'd you do? Just takes a swing at you as he tries to run by. To roll 15 to hit.
Misses 16.
Oh, just clips onto your under armor, under your robes, just kind of clings off. Okay, that is now all their goes. As he does that, kind of moves past this guy, kind of slams into you with a sword. Looks like he's about to try to keep moving because he's got a little bit of movement left. But you see him kind of start to back away. No, not another one! Not another one! And Drew, as he says that, actually, unless you turn, he's kind of looking past you. You hear...
You broke up a little bit when he said.
Sorry. He backs up. Instead of trying to run past you, which was his original plan, his sword slams into you. Takes a step back, though, afterwards, like he's about to go. Starts to pull back, and he looks, and he goes, oh God, not another one! Is what he says. You just hear him say that. What do you do?
No.
Do you turn or do anything, or?
No, I don't. I'm just like still miffed. I just pushed somebody into, like, erroneously pushed somebody in through to their fiery death. This guy came out of the room, took a swing at me, and is apparently having a panic attack in a fire. And I'm also trying to save somebody. Like, I am still disoriented. Kind of.
While you're disoriented, you will see. I need you to make a con roll first.
Yeah.
And Illonas, it's you that sees it. Then, because you're looking that way. If you light up the area and you see Aaron, kind of standing there, kind of fighting off one of these bandits, you see the fire in front of you kind of twirls around a little bit. Kind of spins once, twice. And as it does, you see something step out of the flame. A tiny little, what looks like a little flaming creature just steps out with two. You just see its back. You just see basically a small, looks about the size of a gremlin, of pure fire, just kind of steps out of the fire and just kind of raises its little hands up, and you see flame kind of spurt out from its left hand and its right hand as a flame slams into the wall next to you, kind of on the far side of the wall. And you see this person just backing away and just yells, "Another one!" And that's where we're at. Karak, now it's over to you and Urskar. Karak.
All right. Well, I'm going to. My rage wears off, so I'm going to come to my senses.
Why does your rage wear off?
Pardon me?
Why does your rage wear off?
Oh, I thought I had read that rage only lasts till.
Damage.
As long as you do damage, it lasts for a minute or something.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I am going to. Well, I guess I'm going to run after this guy then.
Okay, chasing after him. Okay.
And I am going to. I'm going to bring out my warhammer as I'm running.
Okay.
And then, bring my warhammer down on his back.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll to hit. And Drew, what was your con save?
15.
15. Yeah, you managed to hold your breath still.
Ooh. I got an 8.
Karak goes wide. Unless you want to attack recklessly. You do need to say it in the future.
Definitely.
But don't forget, you can do that. Do say it before you roll, but as a reminder, first night, that's why we're new characters. If you'd like to attack recklessly, you can.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. What does that mean?
So you roll with advantage, so you can make another roll. Now, I have advantage against you if I attack you.
Oh, okay. Well, now I got a 7.
Okay, so you just take a swing. It just goes wide. Maybe it's all the smoke in your eyes or what have you. But he manages to duck out of the way. Anything else?
Let's see. I don't think so, because the warhammer is not a light weapon, correct?
Correct.
Yes. All right.
Jason.
So I think I'm done then.
Okay, Jason, over to you.
I'll get my trident out of the wall.
Okay. So it's about 10 over here. Okay, grab it.
Yeah. And then
15.
Do I hear any activity going on outside of?
You probably would hear the struggle.
Perimeter.
You would hear the struggle on the side of the house. When you
Okay.
knew Matt was going that direction when he jumped
I
out.
will head that way then if I hear that going on.
15. It's 20, 25, 30 is where you would see them. You come around the far side of the building and you see the two of them there. Anything you would like to do? You can always action dash is an option.
Yes, that's what I was going to do.
Okay, so it's another 30. Where do you want to move? Like try to catch up to them?
Yes, please.
Okay, so 5.
Kind of like
10,
all out sprint,
15,
pretty much,
20, 25, 30 puts you right there. Underneath the
I'll just
awning,
get-
but
just get there and prepare to kind of go after the one person, kind of not injure them, but subdue them. That's the word I'm looking for. Subdue them.
got it.
So,
All right, you chase after him.
end of turn.
Willywaw, over to you. Your guy. I forgot to
Alright.
do him. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong floor. Willywaw, your guy on their turn runs up. See him start untying one of the horses.
Nice. Sweet.
What are you doing? He's
On
getting
my
the
turn,
horse.
I'm going to run out the back.
Yep.
And I'm going to start untying a horse.
Okay.
Action
Action to untie one of the horses.
and chat with the person and say, "Okay, where are we headed?"
Back to the. He kind of looks confused, but you're a friend. I mean, the way we came, of course. I mean, we can't go out the front gate.
No, we can't go out the front gate. That's Where's the hideout?
What do you mean? In the woods? What do you mean?
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I got too much smoke in my lungs. Here, let's get on the horse.
Just let's as soon as the others get down here, let's head for the east access. Or west
great.
west access.
West access. All right, great. Yep. Untie the horse and get on.
Aaron, followed by Illonas.
Are the people in front of me are still backing up out of like sheer terror?
Yeah, the one guy is absolutely. The other guy's on the ground. You know, looks
on the ground.
Yeah.
This guy is backing up. Is this guy also dressed like the Raiders?
He looks like maybe he's an older man, probably in his 40s. He looks like he could be the guy who lives here.
Cool. Is he run up and medicine check his vitals?
Yeah, you can tell he's breathing.
Okay. Is he hurt?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. In that case, I will cure wounds on them.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Look at the priest.
For 17.
17.
Whoa.
Well, he had a total of 8 hit points. Yeah, you send this wave of what does this look like? Anything different here?
So as I would walk up again, the sort of disparate little become more the golden. They're not really pronounced when I'm not using my magic, but when I use my magic, there's like this goldish constellation that kind of like lights up across my body, and again, it's the magic is the kind of color of a moon, the moon on a night. Yeah, so there's kind of like silvery, muted, creamy kind of color to it, and it moves from my hand and kind of cascades down his body.
Yeah, and you see immediately comes to and starts moving. Okay, that's your action. Anything else?
Can I can still talk to him, right?
Yeah.
As he kind of comes to, tell him, I'm gonna need you. Is there anybody else in the house? Is there a woman here? You need
my wife. She's in the bedroom.
I'll get her. Get out of here. I'll get her.
Okay. And this guy is you're having this conversation right next to him, who's kind of backing away, kind of looks down at you, healing him, looks back over at what you haven't even looked at, sees Illonas, and you can see he's probably going to make his way for the stairs himself. All right. So you have some movement left, Drew. Anything you want to do?
Once this guy gets to his feet, I'm going to move past him.
Okay.
Towards the door.
Okay. This guy does not take his reaction to make a swing at you because he is far more interested in getting out the house.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I open this door? There we go.
Yeah, you try to open it. It looks like it's something is blocking it. It will be an athletics check to try to burst it in. It moves a little bit, like it's not locked, but something is blocking it.
Do I have to wait till next round to do that, or
no? Go ahead. It's part of your movement. Okay. Kind of burst through if you want.
14.
Yeah, you managed to burst through, kind of push. It takes a little bit, probably the rest of your movement and action just to do it. But you kind of push the door open, and you see as a woman there, looks like she is on the ground now, trying to breathe, just kind of tucked in as close to the window as she can. The window is broken now, and she's kind of trying to breathe. She's like half hanging out the window, trying to breathe out what any air she can get. I need you to make a con save.
17.
Got it. Okay. Illonas, over to you.
All right. I'm going to try to move myself and the kids past this fire here.
Okay. Well, you'd see this little creature that's just moving out of the fire currently.
Is it corporeal? Is it?
It looks like it's
I could hit.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a little fire elemental. Like it does, like it looks like elemental in nature, and it's moving. It's just walking, and you see it just kind of throwing fireballs around, just starting little fires. There is a window behind you as well.
Ah, okay. What? Look out the window as I go out this door.
You see Willy Wah on a horse,
Running away.
with one of what looks like one of these bandits on a horse, like having a casual conversation outside. That's what it would look like.
Peculiar, but I'm on the second floor though, right?
Yeah, right. You're above them, like 10, 12 feet up.
Okay, can I just open the window?
It doesn't look like they open, but you can shatter it if you want. It's not, a quick.
Yeah, just shatter it with the back rapier.
It's open. Joel, a window explodes above you.
Nice. Look up.
Willie, take these kids.
Throw them down. Move the horse over.
Okay.
To underneath the window.
Well, Princess Bride scenario.
Princess Bride moment here. I was surprised you didn't just shoot the horse, actually, Kevin, from here, but it's fine.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
That's the old me.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna chuck these two kids out the window this round.
Yeah. Bust it out and hand them off to.
Yeah, you can kind of. I mean, you don't even have
Willie.
to throw them. You can kind of lure them down.
Dangling
he's
them.
on a horse,
Yeah.
so you can kind of hang him down. So there's really no roll needed. You can just start doing that this round.
Okay.
Okay. So they're starting to go outside. You guys start working on that. That's going to be your whole action to do that. Meanwhile, the leader, Matt, you try to swing at him. He gets out of the way of that swing. Sees Urskar coming up. He is going to action. Actually, he's going to take the attacks of opportunity. He's going to run and action dash and try to get away. So you guys both have a attack of opportunity if you want it.
Yeah, I'm going to take that attack of opportunity.
Okay, go ahead. Start with you, Matt.
I got a 12.
That is a miss. Are you attacking recklessly again?
Oh, I can do that on reacts too?
Oh, no, sorry. It's not. It is a reaction. Sorry, not your turn. You're right. My brain died for a minute there. All right. Jason, would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I just want to take him down.
Okay, well, you have your trident now.
Ooh, I will just trip attack.
Okay, we can't actually use it as a trip attack. I mean, if you want to try to shove them, you can. Trip attack's a fighter skill.
Gotcha. Go ahead. I'll just shove him down, please.
You gonna try to shove him?
Yeah.
You have really two choices, depending on what you're trying to do. You can either try to shove him down, or you can attempt to do.
Can I just jump on him and pin him down? Something like that?
Yeah, you could try to shove him, knock him prone, and then or grapple him. You could just grapple him if you want.
Yeah, let's just try that.
Okay, that's a grapple. Wow, we've rolled this more times in this one night than we did in 2 years playing D&D. Okay, you attempt to grab him.
And we're doing athletics, right?
Athletics.
Correct.
Yep.
I think it just goes to show that we're kind of a handsier bunch this time.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
I rolled a 4, so
23.
okay. You grab him, so he does not get away. You grapple him this round. All right, so his movement becomes 0. He stays there. Jason grabs him. All right, that was his go. It is the bandit's turn. He is going to seize the fire creature. Actually, the fire creature goes first. Fire creature takes a step forward, 5, 10. This little elemental, and you see it kind of reach out towards this guy. For a 16 to hit, and does
Hey Matt.
6 points of fire damage.
Your reckless attack lasts until the start of your next turn, so it would technically work on.
Oh, it would
reactions.
work on a reaction then.
No
you,
shit.
you can roll again. There may not be anything for Jason to grapple.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you which of course that entire time.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got
You
a
also-
natural one.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, as described. Okay, thank you, Joel, for grabbing that roll check for me.
Yep.
All right, so he steps over and deals 6 points of damage to this guy, and he is instantly. You just see it just kind of reaches out, grabs him, and you just see this flaming kind of touch, Kevin, as this creature just kind of pulls him down. It singes and burns and boils away his chest, kind of his chest, burns away his clothes, his armor melts off of him. It just drags him down to the ground, and then steps on him.
To the bandit? Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah. This guy is going to run for the stairs on his turn, which is next. The little fire creature will take a reaction against it, or attempt to. Roll a 4, misses. He runs past 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and will action dash down the steps. He will have to make a dex check, fails. Takes 6 points of damage to his 7, so he's back down to 1 hit point on the stairs, but he is on the stairs this round. Or off the stairs, so to speak, as he action dashes down there. Okay, so he's got to make it out. He might make it out the back door. Okay. That's all the bandits. Karak, over to you. Followed by Urskar.
All right.
He is grappled. Where'd we go?
Oh, is he now?
Yes, Jason's got him.
So that's attacks at advantage then.
No,
no.
His speed is 0.
Yeah, he's not restrained. He's grappled, so he's just kind of being held.
Oh,
But you already have an
Oh.
attack at advantage if you recklessly attack.
well, that's true. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna attack him again.
Just bash him. Okay.
I got a 9.
Wow. You have missed 3 times on this guy. Once again, just can't seem to find purchase here between you and Jason.
I got
Jason.
the Kevin rolls this time.
Yeah, you do. Jason, over to you.
Can I just kind of like
Luther rolls.
knock this guy out?
You can. You just make an attack roll, and you can do non-killing damage if you choose to.
Unarmed strike then?
You can use your trident. Just kind of bash him over the head with it.
Same roll, I guess, technically. But...
Yep.
Wow, Matt, 4 rolls and nothing higher than a 6.
Oh, it was on
Right.
18.
Okay.
10.
He manages to fight you off, trying to fight the two of you. This guy's just struggling to get away. He's like in the fight of his life over here on the side of the house. All right, Willy Wah, over to you.
Nice, save those kids.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's what you were doing. So you pick up
Oh.
both kids. That'll be your round.
Yeah.
And this guy, see, you're on this horse. The other, yeah, good.
Oh, yeah, grab the kids and yell back to the guy. Head back. I'll bring these hostages.
Okay, good idea. We might need him to get out of town. We better just go. We're running out of time. And he just starts going. He just takes his horse and goes on his. I forgot, I skipped him again. So he just goes running off down this alleyway. Come on, let's go! He yells. All right, but you get the 2 kids this round. That is your action. It was Kevin's action to send them down. Your action to grab them. You get them both down on the ground. That's pretty much it, unless there's something small you want to do. Otherwise, that's going to be a turn worth of shifting people.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Aaron,
Save
over to
those
you.
kids.
Cool. How big is this bed?
It's a pretty good sized bed.
Is it like a king size bed?
It's like
or
a full
queen
size bed. It's like a full size.
Full size bed. All right. Grab the blanket off of the bed.
Okay.
Put and then jam an arrow into the side of the wall, pinning the blanket to the wall.
Okay.
Throw the blanket out the window,
Nice.
and have the lady kind of like shimmy out the window.
Okay. All right. You're going to spend your round building that little ladder for her off the other side here.
Little rope.
Little rope.
Yeah,
and
it's
she
more
will
like throw the blanket, fire the arrow into the earth,
Yeah.
or jam it into the wall, and yeah, it
Love
looks
it.
super cool.
It does look cool. And you send her down this round. Okay, that's your action. I think that's it. Short turn, but Illonas, over to you.
All right, I'm going to start heading towards the front of the building.
Okay, go ahead.
I guess. Where? So actually, Doug, before I go, what am I seeing right now? Like, where are the fire is closest to me? The bulk of it, right?
Yeah.
Where I'm at now.
Yeah, it is. This whole backside is pretty much just about ready to go. And then you see this little fire elemental just slowly spreading the fire towards the front of the house.
Got it. And as I get to the stairs, does that look like a route I can take or no?
Yeah, and you see that human that was on the ground, kind of this round, because it's all happening at the same time, making his way down the stairs this round.
Got it. Actually, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on this creature.
Okay.
See if I can get it to run away.
Okay, what does that
It's
do?
a wisdom 14. It the creature will hear a discordant melody in its mind.
Okay.
And on a failed save, takes psychic damage, must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move away, as far away from you as from me as it can.
Okay. It has no effect.
Ah, damn it. Thought that might happen. I
made the save roll.
Oh, got it. Okay,
Whether he was immune or not, I rolled an 18. So,
got it.
You kind of reach out to it. You definitely sense some sort of sentience to it as you reach out your magical energy to it. It is a creature. It's not just a flame, and it's just strolling down the hallway. And then you start to hear laughter. You know, is it just sending fire, spreading out?
Well, okay. As I'm hearing that,
and as you hear, that guy who's now incinerated and it just walked over, kind of seeming afraid of this thing. You kind of start putting two to two together here that like these guys may not have started this fire.
Right. Yeah. And as I do, don't go downstairs.
Okay.
As I realize that this is the fire starter.
Yeah. Either one of two things. I mean, you're attuned to magic in nature. You sense something. This is something sentient. As you kind of send your magic towards it. Either the fire brought this creature, something unnatural brought this creature, or this creature started the fire. It's kind of your two options as you kind of stare at this thing.
And after I fail at casting this this spell, Dissonant Whispers, say to it, "Did you start this fire?"
It just laughs. It does turn though, because you did cast at it, so it stops its approach forward and it just kind of starts crackling fire in its fingers. Doesn't respond beyond laughter. Give me a nature check, Kevin.
Okay.
And then Drew, I need a con save, and Kevin, a con save as well after that.
That's an 11 on the nature check.
Don't forget that bonus from his mom.
That bonus what? Oh, from your mom.
I said that bonus from his mom.
And that's a 9 on the con check.
Oh, that's is that your first? No, that's your second fail.
Second, yep.
All right, you have one level of exhaustion, which means you have -1 to all rolls now. You take one point of poison damage.
Ball snacks.
So -1 to all rolls as you start coughing and heaving as this thing turns towards you. I saw your roll, Drew. I saw a 17, looks like, so you're good. All right. And Kevin, timing is everything. As you cast on this thing and it turns and starts cackling at you, you see it just it looks at you and it's going to walk towards you. Kind of puts its two hands out, trying to grab you as it just kind of spreads fire along its way, and it's going to attempt to grab you. That is a 13. What is your AC?
14.
You just step out of the way
boy.
as this thing tries to grab you. Part of your cloak kind of gets a couple burns and singes as it goes by. Just misses. Okay. All right, that's the fire guy. Kurik and Urskar, you're about to be up. But first, the captain of the bandits is going to. He is grappled now. He's going to attempt to just escape the grapple. So Jay, it's going to be a counter roll. And that's an 18.
So I need to roll another athletics.
Yep.
Athletics, gotcha.
Excuse me, that was a 16. Look at the wrong
18.
sheet. Oh, you rolled the 18. Oh, no, it is 18. I'll give the tie to you. So we both rolled 18. Then I'm looking at the captain guy. Yeah, he tries to get away. Just can't quite get out of it. All right. That's his whole go, unfortunately, for him.
Yeah.
And
It's
then...
an action to get up.
Yep. All right, outside. Who's left? Just, he rode off. And that's it. Everybody else is gone. They gone. Gone or caught on fire. All right, Kurik, over to you, followed by Urskar. And then we're back at the top of the round.
What happened to you?
Kurik?
Yes, sorry, I was on mute. All right. So I think I'm gonna try to hit this guy with my warhammer again.
Okay. Recklessly?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna do it. Okay, 25 to hit.
That hits.
There it is.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
God. All right.
Everything
Yeah.
rolled there was a hit.
Oh, nice. And I got a 1 on the damage, so we got 5.
Well, he only had 5, so that's convenient.
Nice.
As you slam into his back, you just Jason's holding him. You just bring your warhammer down.
You should have killed
Crack-
this dude's head in by now.
Yeah, crack his skull open, and you just you hear it crunch as he goes down. Urskar, over to you.
I'm guessing blood is splattered all over me now.
Yes, just like your face on the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So roll the guy off of me.
Yeah. You just let him drop, and you hold him, and he just kind of swings around.
Nice swing. And just drag that guy into the alleyway.
Yep.
Excellent job, Bursker.
And just kind of lay him at Matt's feet, and just look around. Is there any more left?
Is there anyone still in the house? I guess I forgot that I was trying to locate a screaming person in there.
I'm not really sure. Maybe we should go check the perimeter real quick.
Right. Does that ever happen to you? Sometimes you get so
Yeah, I just want to
focused that you just stop worrying about that.
I just want to focus and bite on or hunt exactly the one thing I'm going for. It happens, but let's go look real quick. We'll talk about this later.
Which direction
okay.
do you want to go, Jay? Front or back? The lady
okay,
was
the
screaming from the front originally.
We'll go towards the front then.
Okay, got it. So you start running towards the front. And then
I
Matt,
don't
you can
know,
also
Jay. You
move.
look like he's more of a backdoor kind of person.
Yeah, I'll
Phrasing.
also do front.
Okay. You guys come around to the front, and you will see the woman coming down a rope. And you can see up in the window as you come around the corner, you see Aaron helping this woman kind of come down, kind of holding the rope down, and she's coming down. And that's it. We
It's
go
a
back.
blanket.
Blanket, excuse me. Willywall, over to you. Guy's gone. You have 2 kids who are struggling to breathe, but they're breathing,
Nice.
coughing, choking. 1 horse
Take
left.
Oh, can I get that one too?
Let's still live.
No. Take the. Yeah, go grab that other horse.
Untying that one.
Untie that one.
Okay.
And then Yeah, and then lead these kids, I guess, back out into the front of the house.
Okay. Yeah, you start to do that. And again, this has been like 15, this has been like 30 seconds. So it's been an hour and a half for us, but like 30 seconds. So as you start to do that, there's people coming around the backside that were trying to throw water on this, pointlessly. They're going to help kind of start moving the kids away, as well as you and these two horses start come toppling out to this kind of side alley. Okay. Aaron, what are you doing? Or are you climbing out?
Yeah, assuming that going out the same way that lady did.
Okay, you climb out as well. It's pretty cut and dry. Illonas, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Booming Blade.
Okay.
And
Blade.
then take a swing at this guy.
Blade begins to glow with this kind of blue and purple crackling energy.
And then take a swing with my rapier.
Okay.
Oh, 14?
Hits on the dot.
Ooh, yes. All right. That is 8 points of damage plus... Let's see, how does this Booming Blade work? Do they have to roll anything? Nope, I just get it after I hit him, right?
You get it, but he's got to make movement to take the damage.
No, but he still gets the hit damage. He just takes additional damage if he moves.
There isn't any to start.
Yeah, it's
right. Nothing to start. Got it. It's just if he moves. Okay, well that's fine.
No, but you still get You should still get the initial because you're hitting somebody. You should get
you
that
got
hit,
that.
and then
he rolled that already.
Okay.
Yeah, I already got that.
Yeah. I got my sword damage. Now if it only matters if he moves. I see.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Yep.
All right. So with that hit, do you move?
You know what? I do.
Okay. Yeah, you see this kind of purple and blue energy kind of crackling over the fire now as your spell takes hold. You try to step away?
I'm going to try to head down the stairs.
That is a 20 to hit on his reaction. Does to grab you. Kevin, for 3 points of fire damage.
Uh-oh.
I bottomed out on that. Right, you step away, kind of gets you part. Yeah, it was max out would have been 8.
That's what
all right.
I did.
Yes,
I did. Okay, so wait, how many did I move so far? So this would be
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you're basically on the stairs now.
Okay, and 5 more
to
get me up my max run.
Yep. So you end up on the stairs. Let's go ahead and get your roll. You see this human making his way out of the house as you come down the steps.
What roll do you need from me?
Oh, your acrobatics check again as you try to make your way down the stairs.
Oh boy.
Well, you got a
rolls. 24.
So 23 minus 1.
So
you on ability checks. So you just managed to kind of jump through the stairs and the fire and make your way through. Now make a con check.
Oh boy.
Be minus 1.
Oh, natural 20.
You're just pushing through. As you come down, this human sees you, and he's kind of making his way out. He's kind of looking through the smoke, but he's going to just keep running. Sees you come
what's
down.
Wrong? Can't breathe, human.
He makes it to the back door this round. Okay. Kevin's really the only one in any danger right now, so everybody else is sort of out of the fight. So I'm gonna we're just gonna do one more round of you, Kevin. You hear upstairs a boom, just an explosion,
a little thunder.
Yeah, a little crack of thunder, and as it does, you see the ceiling ahead of you, above you, come down. As this burst of thunder.
I feel like I did that to myself.
I feel like you might have. So you
see roll damage on him.
You can. It had 1 hit point left, but go ahead, roll the d8 if you'd like to see what it was.
Oh, nice. I do want to see.
Yeah, it was just a little thing.
Oh, that's an 8.
Oh yeah, it definitely exploded in a big way. And so yeah, so now you're basically these stairs behind you are basically engulfed now, and in front of you, you see the ceiling come down, blocking your forward path. It's you. It's one more
the
acrobatics.
magician in the world.
Yes.
It was the ghost of DeMarcus trying to thunderclap you.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, he did like thunderclapping. Oh.
All right, Kevin. You see that human making his way towards the back door, which looks like the most clearest path. You would have to make one more acrobatics check to make your way out. Unless you have another solution.
I wish I did.
Okay.
I have no solutions.
All right. A very important acrobatics check as you make your way out. Now you could. Oh, okay. Never mind. What'd you
24 minus 3. Minus 1. 23. And then somehow I rolled it twice on accident. But the first one was the 20.
Got it. So -1, 23. You're fine. You managed to leap through the air here, past the fiery debris, and you see the back door is wide open, and the human is making his way out.
Oh, and Doug, can I cast something as well?
Sure.
Cast Pratfall in front of that guy. I cause a bit of bad luck to befall upon this guy.
Okay.
There's a little oily puddle right in front of him, and he falls down the stairs out the back door.
This is the human that owns the house. Is that you're still good with that?
Oh, never mind. No, don't do that. In that case, I pants it. No, I'm joking. I didn't realize.
Wow.
Yes, sorry. Yes,
that was good.
he does not look like one of the bandits. To be clear, this is the guy that was laying on the ground.
Yeah. I wasn't looking at the image. Sorry.
Just
okay.
Just gonna follow him out.
Still kind of want to, but don't.
I was gonna say, what's stopping you?
The smoke inhalation.
You follow him out. We're getting ready to wrap here in a minute. You follow him out, however, into the back and into clear air. You will need another long rest to take care of that point of exhaustion. I think you're the only one that got one.
I'm not hurt at all. I feel great.
But you make it out to the back into fresh air, and you hear this guy's out there coughing and hacking. You see people are coming, and within a couple of seconds, everybody kind of gets ushered to the front of the building. They've sprayed water as much as they can over the other homes, and they're trying to throw water on this property, but it's just kind of burning away. But you guys all get pulled to the front of the house where this man and this woman are reunited with their children. Everybody's kind of getting pulled together in the front. And you all are there. Willowa's there with his 2 horses. I'm going to take 5 minutes here to close out and see what you guys are going to say or do, and then we're going to get ready to wrap.
Illonas, I'm so glad you're okay. Are you hurt?
I cough a little bit. No, I'm. Well, okay, yeah, I took a little smoke in, and yeah, I'm kind of hurt. Yeah.
Yes. But it's unfortunate your weak condition. You really should look out for yourself better. If you don't stop doing these reckless actions, you're going to end up, not being able to fulfill your destiny.
Yeah, I thought weren't you supposed to protect me or something?
Well,
Dragon?
That's a little inaccurate. I am supposed to stay near you in the hopes that I see you do something that's going to be relevant to the world. And if I can, I will help you. But generally speaking, I'm hoping you can start taking care of yourself. And maybe I can help you I can empower you to do that.
I definitely, I do not need your help. I don't need your help.
It seems like in the past 24 hours, you've twice been in some type of danger that you've put yourself in. So, I mean, thank God Urskar was here to help us out. Thank you for lending your strength again. You should have seen the way that he held this mutilated man downstairs. It is a sight to behold. But Illonas, I hope one day you can hold a man like that, mutilated as he was.
I I'd much rather travel alone, Dragon. If you don't mind, give me some breathing room, will you?
Well, you have some issues breathing, but no, right now, I believe that our fate is to travel together.
Yes, we must travel together because we talked about you're going to come to my village, and you talked about your mother visited at one time, so we need you to be in tip-top health.
Oh yeah, my mother was an herbalist, and I am coming to that. But Dragon, I'm a loner, rebel. I don't need you. He doesn't have to come, does he?
You were just screaming about your mother as you went into the house. Was she in there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh.
No,
all right.
My mom is definitely not in there.
Okay, but look over at Urskar. Did you hear him? As we were running up, it sounded like he was screaming for his mother.
Yeah, maybe he was. Maybe it was like doing it in the name of his mother.
Oh, is that your battle cry?
Make sure. Maybe it is.
At this point, you guys have gotten a few words in. The crowd is kind of gathering around. A few words. That was so impressive. Did you see that? He just ran in, and they start kind of directing towards you, Kevin. You see, key people. I saw this man right here. He's a hero. He ran right in through the front door, right into the flames, and all of you. This is amazing.
Take off my top hat and bow.
Okay. You do, and the human male that's ran out in front of you, Kevin, and he just kind of embraces this woman. She comes up to you, Drew, immediately. The two of them kind of off to the side. Just thank you for saving my life. Thank you.
Don't mention it, and kind of sheepishly move away from the crowd and all the commotion.
Okay. You do. Thank you. What is your name?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. What are you guys doing? As this crowd is coming up, there are now guards starting to have made their way. I mean, it's been 2-3 minutes, so they're reacting, coming from a lot of them probably from the center of town, from the church, and a couple from the guardhouse. You see some guards are coming over. 2 humans, 2 dwarves. Make their way kind of into the crowd, kind of pushing through. What's happened here? What's happened here? And they hear, he saved them. He saved them. All these cheers coming towards Illonas. Drew kind of disappears off to the side, away from the crowd. But these guards come up to you, Illonas, and to the rest of you that are there. What happened here?
Bandits.
Bandits?
One of them is escaping towards the west gate. Was that the right gate they said they were going to go to?
He did say that, yes. What?
Yeah.
There is no west gate. What do you mean? He was headed west?
That's what he said.
Yeah, you traveled through here. There's only a north and a south gate. Like, it comes to you, like, in the moment. It was like, it didn't really, jive, but as he says that, there's 2 gates. One on the north side and the south side. It goes right through, cuts through the town, right through the middle. The road continues through, and it keeps going. You two, go, follow. And you see the 2 of them go, kind of chasing down that alleyway. But it was running on horse, so, there's no sign of them at current. But one of them stays, 2 of them stay. 2 of them go chasing after. Starts to take kind of statements from everybody.
While he's saying that, grab the bag of valuables and hand it to the house owner.
Oh.
And say, I managed to stop one of the bandits. They were trying to take this from you.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you so much. It's so lucky we had a priest here. So close.
Well, yes, I managed to save your non-burnable items.
It looked like they were also trying to crack into. Maybe you have a safe on the second floor.
Respond to the guy and say, "Well, it wasn't me, sir. It was Eos. Praise the sun."
Okay, Okay, you guys would know Eos is one of the seven gods. Excuse me. Thank you, Father. Thank you. And just kind of takes your hand, kisses your hand, very formally. You said the safe. Yes, there's a safe there. Yes, they attacked or they came into our house and I got hit by somebody. They moved quickly. Then everything caught on fire. I don't know what happened exactly.
Who started the fire? You don't
know.
know?
He looks
How
at
do you not know who started the fire?
He looks at his wife. I mean, did you see who was it? I assume it was one of the bandits.
Illonas, he's too weak. He
These
couldn't
bandits
possibly
have
know
any-
who started the fire.
Did these bandits have any church medallions on them or anything like that?
No, nothing of the sort.
But I'm asking people around.
No, they just seemed like they kind of described what they saw. I mean, you saw them in the house. They sounded like your everyday bandits. They actually seemed dressed similar to the people you saw on the road. But they're talking. I didn't see who started the fire. It must have been one of them. He says.
Must have been.
Kevin, Urskar, everybody that Drew who stepped away. Everyone make a insight or perception check, whichever is higher.
I got an 18.
I got a 14.
16.
Okay, rolls. I got a 19.
Wow. Those over 15. So that is Illonas, Willowa, and Urskar. Everybody but Matt. Matt, you're busy talking badly about the poor human who got knocked out and
Not talking badly, talking accurately.
understood. You're talking to the guards, kind of, and talking at Kevin as they're discussing who started the fire, what have you. Three of you notice that the kids are extra quiet about it. And as you look down, just for a moment, as we pan away for tonight, you hear all the adults are talking about the fire and what happened here in the safe, and the guards are taking statements, and the chase is happening to the side. As the three of you look down, you see that the girl is looking very closely at the little boy when as they're talking about the fire, and you can tell that there's something between the two of them as they talk, just an uneasiness as everyone's talking. And that's what you see is the two of them just kind of looking at each other suspiciously, almost overly suspiciously as they're talking about the fire. One of them doesn't want to say anything, the other one's looking at the other. As we pan back to the away from the city, we see this building that continues to burn, and all the five of you, kind of four of you standing in front of it, Drew kind of off to the side in the shadows, as more guards are starting to show up, and the crowd is kind of gathered. That's the last thing we see as we pan away for tonight.
And you hear
That'll do it for one bar's attack. Just as a reminder to all you kids, don't play with matches.
Don't play with matches. Yes, friendly PSA. We'll put a the more you know graphic up later.
Yeah. Imagine one of those G.I. Joe kind of end things.
But that's where we're going to stop. Sorry it took 3 attempts to get this off tonight. We had some technical difficulties and kind of messed with the timing a little bit, but that is where we're going to start. We will continue the story next Sunday. We hope to see you there. Click like and subscribe. Have a good night, viewers.
Yep, turn on those notifications, kids.
That's right. Do that. All right. Hold on one second. Hey, this thing is falling apart on me today. There it goes.
Oh no.
I have just fallen apart.
Just like that house.
Yeah, just like
Right.
that.
I gotta tell you, man, awesome. So psyched.